The aspect of this that am enjoying is that I know exactly how long we've been watching this for. I know exactly how much longer we have in the reaction, you know.
The ticking clock helps a little bit, huh? Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. Or welcome to You, Me, and the TV if this is your first time. Because we're starting a new adventure tonight.
Might be a first for people.
My second favorite TV show. 24. Finally got you convinced to watch at least the first season of it.
Yeah, we're going to take a season at a time instead of binging all of them. So
you don't want to watch 9 seasons in a row for the next 2 years?
I feel like I'm good with, 28 episodes a season or something?
The show's called 24.
24 episodes
it's literally
in the
title of the show. There's 24 hours in a day.
I feel like, okay, I can probably manage 24 episodes. That's 12 weeks of my life. It's a long time. But
2 months.
You can manage that.
2 and a month. 2 and a couple.
Better than 3 years. So,
But once you get hooked, you'll be like, okay,
let's keep watching. Well, let's binge them all.
But yeah, this is my second favorite TV show after The X-Files.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, after The X-Files ended, I was like, I need a new show.
And this was it?
I was like, oh, what's this show 24 come on? I didn't really like Kiefer Sutherland until I started watching this.
Right.
And then I was like, the show's badass.
So good.
And then I got my family into it, by season 3, and then it was like a weekly thing, the whole family getting together till the end of it. So
amazing.
Yeah. And you never seen it.
Not even a single episode.
Well, it's time. The clock starts ticking now.
Oh gosh. No pressure.
The following events take place in real time.
Let's just clarify for the new viewers, or those that are new to my personality style. I am a very time-oriented person. I like to be early to things. I like to not have time crunches. So I have a feeling that
You're going to get anxious with this show?
This show may make me very anxious.
Ticking clock?
Yeah, exactly. There's
the whole time?
Shit that has to be done. Every episode, I have a feeling that it's going to cause me a lot of anxiety. Actually.
Well, here's a fun fact before we get started. Despite there being 9 seasons of a 24-hour day, you never see anybody go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I can't remember at
They
time.
always do that when they pan to somebody else's
Or go
camera.
to commercial breaks for the 5 minutes that
they pee during the commercial breaks, just like us.
Yeah, just like us.
All right.
Well, are you ready to jump into the first season of 24?
Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us for season 1 of 24.
Yeah. And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. If you want to watch along with us the whole 24 hours, check out our Patreon. You get the full length. Right?
Oh boy. We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you are into social media, you can follow us there at You Me The Movies.
Yeah, figure it out. Let's watch season 1 of 24.
Here we go. And in case you're new, we watch 2 episodes every week. So we'll actually be watching
12.
2 hours.
The following takes place between midnight and 1 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
California presidential primary?
Events occur in real time.
Okay.
Also one of the greatest television scores of all time.
Oh, really?
24 theme. It's a huge cell phone.
From Rubner, he confirmed that there will be an attempt today.
Did you find out who the target is?
Senator David Bauer.
I'm just trying to confirm. On this historic occasion?
Well, it is an historic occasion, sir.
Honey, what do you think?
I agree with Patty.
But not occasion. Sounds like we're having brunch.
On this historic day?
Deal.
You like occasion or day better?
Day.
So, is she still giving you the cold shoulder?
Daughter?
Mm-hmm. And my crush of Alicia Cuthbert begins.
It's sweet pea. Yeah.
Cold shoulder. What teenage girl wears a bathrobe? Unless they're trying to hide an outfit underneath it.
The way you're taking this so personal, it's just that mother teenage daughter thing.
Dreading that. Dreading that part of our life.
You're right. Maybe we should talk to her right now. Tell her she can't play us off each other, and that if she's insulting you, she's insulting me too.
She's already gone. She went out with her friends.
Kim.
Oh, dang, I'm right. I know teenage girls better than teenage girls.
Just wait until you're a mom of one.
Luckily, we live on the farm. Can't just jump out your window.
That's it. She's grounded for 2 months, no exceptions. She can forget about getting a driver's license.
All those candles, such a freaking fire hazard.
She's a dumb teenager.
Yeah, okay, bye. It's Wall. She's coming into the office. He wants everybody in as soon as possible. It's only a briefing. I should be back within an hour. If she's not here when I get back, we'll call all her friends, everyone we know, until we find out where the hell she's gone, okay?
Before kids had cell phones?
Before cell phones for teenagers, yeah.
Otherwise, I'd just be tracking her. Right?
Are you planning on seeing Kimberly tonight?
Nah, man, we broke up. You know that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you know that.
Snuck out on you, huh? I don't know where she's at. You got my word.
That's a real comfort, Vincent. Knowing that I've got your word.
Why are you these guys at a furniture store?
There's legitimately nothing to do after midnight anyways.
When are we supposed to be there?
Other than party.
Party where?
At the furniture store. That's where they're going.
Oh.
They're men, not boys. Good, I'm glad to hear it.
Nothing good happens after midnight. Anywhere. Ever. Coming!
What's going on?
Mom, I pooped!
Maybe?
Yeah. Coming!
Nobody knows anything. Jack on his way?
Yeah, unfortunately for us, the mood he's in.
She is the mom in Bosch.
She is?
Mm-hmm. Counter-terrorism unit.
Counter-terrorist unit.
Terrorist unit. Didn't know that was a thing. What year was this?
2001.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
I need detailed background on everyone on David Palmer's staff now.
Why? If it leaks out that we're screening Senator Palmer, people might think it's because he's black.
It is because he's black. It makes him the most likely target.
I'm just saying it might not be interpreted that way on the outside.
I started growing a soul patch after this throw because of Tony.
That's why? Seriously?
Yeah.
You had that soul patch for a while. Flavor saver.
It's one of the reasons.
Also that your face just naturally grows pretty well.
Yeah. Took a while for that to happen, though.
How cool. Get to party with all this old lady furniture.
Yeah.
We have reason to believe that by the end of the day, an attempt will be made on David Palmer's life. A shooter, well-funded from overseas.
What foreign power wants Palmer dead?
Probably none. Most likely a domestic hate group hired someone from out of the country. It's harder to... What I'm about to tell you doesn't leave this room.
Fine.
There may be an element inside the agency involved with the hit on Palmer.
What?
For the next 24 hours, I want you all over this. Don't trust anybody. Not even your own people.
Who's the mole?
Jack.
Jack.
The aspect of this that I am enjoying is that I know exactly how long we've been watching this for. I know exactly how much longer we have in the reaction, you know.
The ticking clock helps a little bit, huh?
Excuse me. So, you know David Palmer?
I'm going to be taking a few pictures of him.
Have I ever seen one of your photographs?
Think she has?
No. I don't think he's an actual photographer.
One of these days, you're gonna ask for too much.
I'm terribly afraid that today's gonna be that day. Did you hear anything?
No?
Maybe you can get into her email. Check her messages or something.
Gave her own password to show that we trusted her, remember?
Big mistake. You don't trust anybody. Not your teenager, especially.
No, no reason. My dad surfs. Surfed.
He doesn't anymore? He's too old?
My father's dead.
Hey, my bad.
Getting over it. It's hard, but I am.
Teenage girls are weird.
So he's either stepdad or she's just lying.
Well, George, how can I cross-check the data if I don't know where the original information's coming from?
What do you know about Palmer's politics? You know he's no friend of the agency, right? If he gets elected, this place gets gutted.
So he issued the hit then? This guy did?
Saying, do your job and stay out of what doesn't concern you.
Fair enough.
Trying to give him enough false information so that he jumps through the wrong rabbit holes.
Yeah, I'm talking to my boss, Jack. Right. You stupid chump.
He's screwing with us. Give me that binder.
We need to talk about this.
What's he doing?
Well, if you consider your ass officially covered, Chappelle said no.
Boy, I bet that doesn't bode well with the superiors at some point.
You're gonna blackmail a district director?
I want you to check D'Arcy's accounts. Nina, he's gonna wake up in half an hour or less.
Boy, and if you don't find dirt on him, he's going to have your entire operation completely destroyed, right?
Jack's a maverick.
Because there's no way you can talk your way out of that one. Like, oh, sorry, I accidentally shot you with this tranquilizer.
Ask Tony to do it.
He'll need a reason.
If he thinks he's doing it for me, not if he's doing it for you.
I'm surprised you noticed.
I noticed.
Well, you shouldn't have.
He used to have a fling that was uncomfortable.
What are you seeing him? He turned in his own people, for Christ's sake.
They were dirty.
He's Mr. Clean, huh?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, other than the knocked out district.
Other than that, and the
Director.
fact that he slept with a coworker, like, that's all kind of dirty.
If I give you a phone number, could you hack in and get all the internet passwords connected to it?
Sure, if you have a warrant.
And if I didn't have a warrant?
It's important.
It's pretty important.
She's like, okay. Why not?
It's his phone number, technically.
Oh, it was for his daughter?
Yeah. He's trying to get the email passwords for his daughter.
Life sucks. One word.
Perfect.
Got passwords off that? Is that a thing?
What?
Is that a thing?
For CTU, it is.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Ew. Awkward.
Now was the moment my parents walked in the room to see what I was watching.
Awkward.
First time I watched this show.
How about this one right here?
Munich.
Yeah.
He's German.
Personal touch never hurts.
Sure doesn't.
Ooh, yes. Mm.
Looks like she's in good hands.
Here's my response. You air that allegation or anything remotely like it.
Sweetheart, what was it? Since when don't we talk about things?
Oops.
He's mad.
It's an allegation that she wouldn't be happy about.
You know those guys I blew the whistle on? You think they were the bad guys? Because they weren't. They weren't bad guys. Except they compromised. Once.
See ya. Tony's coming along.
Thank you.
You think Jack's hunch is right?
Yeah.
I gotta go home.
Why?
My mother left 5 messages.
Run home.
Oh, she does have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those vans always feel right.
Fur-covered van. Black lights.
Ooh.
Hey, maybe we can get together when we're in LA or something.
I'm gonna be pretty busy.
See ya.
Okay, bye. Thanks. See you later.
Mile High Club.
I got a funny feeling about that account, George. I think it's yours.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
Then you won't mind if I send Chappelle the information. You've got 5 seconds.
There's your source.
Thanks for your help, George.
You'll live to regret this, Bauer.
I promise you that.
He's making lots of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Ma'am, we're about to land. If you could please...
Oh, she's the assassin. He really is a photographer, huh? Super twist. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, jeez. She's gonna jump out of that plane? Oh, she wasn't working alone.
See where she had her detonator in? Personal massager.
Yeah. She just blew the whole fucking plane? Oh, jeez.
You're going to the valley with this guy, Alan York? What are you going to do if she's not there?
We haven't thought that far ahead yet.
A 747 just blew up over the Mojave Desert. Preliminary reports make it sound like it was a bomb.
Can you please tell him that he missed the turn?
You heard him. Relax. Night's just getting started.
Great. Super. Dang. First hour down.
1 hour down. 23 to go.
Yeah.
What's going on in your mind after that?
Dumb teenagers.
Yeah, well, what else?
Some teenagers are idiots. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. This show premiered like a month after 9/11.
Oh,
and so that
geez.
controversial, well,
that scene.
Yeah, they had to actually like water it down a lot.
I bet.
Of, public perception and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. But I think actually 9/11 kind of catapulted 24.
Sure, yeah,
to
for the
top
counter-terrorist stuff, yeah.
People started like really
oh shit, this stuff exists.
Yeah,
People are
give
actually
people
doing
an
this.
out to like funnel their emotions through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what else is going through your head after this first hour?
Honestly, I just want to watch the next episode to see how it goes. Yeah.
Where are the teenagers going?
I don't have good feelings about where they're going.
Some party?
Or some basement.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess we'll see.
Think those boys that are mad are bad news?
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
let's jump into the next one.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to watch some more?
Let's do it.
Let's watch some more 24.
Here we go.
The following takes place between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Events occur in real time.
The Mojave Desert.
I apologize for him.
Jack.
What?
You want to tell me what's going on around here tonight?
What's going on?
George Mason comes in here, disappears up in your office for a half an hour, then he limps out. What's that all about?
Need to know.
Mason's been looking for payback ever since. He chose tonight to make some pretty nasty accusations about Jack, as well as some other people in this office. Now, in case you haven't noticed, Jack doesn't have a lot of tolerance for criticism.
Never noticed.
That was quite a story.
Better than the truth.
Is she naked?
She's got underwear on.
Welcome on back to You, Me, and the Boobies. Didn't expect this from network television.
I think on the network broadcast it was more shadowed out.
Wow.
Did you get the ID?
The one she just buried in the ground? Yes. But why?
I still want to know what happened up there between Jack and Mason.
I already told you.
And I don't believe you. Maybe I should ask Mason.
Presidential candidate's life's at stake. Maybe we should get back to work.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Like, who gives a shit?
Janet!
They left it unlocked.
And all the lights on.
They were here.
Oh, good.
At least they're wearing protection.
As a parent in that moment, I'm not sure that's, like, enough. I'm not sure it's enough.
He's not. And if I'm not home in the next half hour, he's going to be all over this.
I told you should have given her a roofie.
I'm serious. You two are toast.
She's giving me a headache, dude.
Just chill, okay?
You chill.
Bad news bears.
Here. It's all yours. I'm out of this.
All these fucking zip drives.
Yeah, it's just a simple key card.
Oh, a key card.
You got me for another 24 hours. Then I'm joining my family.
He did. I was like, well, at least we'll get him through season 1, I guess. Not.
Didn't last another 15 seconds.
Isaac can get there before me. He's in the area.
No, don't call it. We still don't know we can trust Jack. Just get me out of here.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
I'll be on the roof.
Richard.
You dead?
I don't know.
Kim's smart enough to know her limits.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you should come over here and see what those limits are, Jack.
You don't want to see.
Look, we're gonna wait here for them to come back for the car. Why don't you just call me when you're done with your emergency, okay?
I mean, if they're going to wait there until they come back and get their car, they might as well wait at home. Because once they come back to get their car, they're obviously going to be going home.
I will tell your friends whatever you want me to. Just let us go.
It's not that simple.
We have to be gangbanged first.
This is why teenage girls should not sneak out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Show our daughters this when they're like 13.
I'll be keeping them on the farm for as long as I can.
Today's gonna be the second most important day of my life.
And what would the first one be?
Well, I think you know. It's when I hit the game-winning three against DePaul, the Final Four.
You just lost my vote.
It's almost as good as my most important day of my life.
Yeah.
Gaines. Yeah, I'm finishing up with him right now.
All right, get back.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, Mandy. So when do I get the ID?
Gotta get that money first.
Got it. 91367 star.
I'm in.
Jack.
What? Just fucking chill, dude. Why is he so worried about Jack? Because he's the inside guy?
Because he's a Cubs fan and they haven't won a World Series in over 100 years at this point.
That flavor saver is just really itching him the wrong way.
Richard, you okay?
I'm fine.
You said there were 2 shooters.
At least, maybe 3.
They look like they were ours?
I couldn't tell.
Richard, how high is this conspiracy go?
I don't know yet, Jack.
He's looking at Jack funny.
It's just making sure it was Jack.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
No. You look just like Martin Belkin. How'd they do that?
Plastic surgery.
That's a little intense. Plastic surgery.
Really good doctors in LA.
There's something you gotta deal with, too.
Yeah, what?
Now, you can boss me around all you want here. But when you and I punch out, we're something else. Okay?
Okay, Tony.
I don't see that relationship lasting very long.
Really?
He's got some control issues, I think. Or trust issues, better.
Issues with her control, I think.
That's what I mean.
I'm sorry to put you through this, Jack.
Don't you ever say that to me. You of all people. I owe you my life.
I think that was just a through and through wound, right?
I don't know. Company. One down.
Jack's first kill.
Jack! I'm gonna go ID him.
Probably just Uber Eats delivery guys.
Mm-hmm. Taking his can't get fingerprints, so gotta take his finger.
He thinks on his feet.
Figure anything out. This is not your play. Now where is the damn ID?
It is my play. Since I'm the only one who knows where the damn ID is.
She's gone rogue.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what use would that be? Blow her brains out. Nobody knows where the ID is then. Little family dispute.
No honor among thieves.
I didn't find anything useful in the back.
Found a great deal on a lazy boy, though.
I got a call tonight from Marine Kingsley.
Yeah, so what?
I don't want to talk about it over the phone.
Okay, I'll come by in the morning.
No. We need to take care of this now.
What's the allegation?
Dunno.
All right, Palmer has left the suite. He is exposed.
Tell me
Find
what's
him.
going on.
We've been told to add another layer of security around your husband.
What?
We have a very high confidence that there will be an attempt on his life sometime today.
And he just left the building.
Sneaky, sneaky. That means he did something bad, and it's about to get out. Because if it's just like normal allegations, you have your people deal with it. You don't deal with it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Not a normal allegation.
Stay close, Richard.
I'm right behind you.
Oh no, his buddy.
You've got the dirty agent.
Richard!
Dang, I liked him. And he was pals. He was his good pal.
Saved Jack's life once upon a time.
They're probably in the service together or something.
Yeah, but if you're in your car, you can just send it to me now.
How?
Use your mobile scanner. Switch it from optical to magnetic.
Oh, fancy equipment.
I'm sending this to you directly. Walsh says you should be able to trace this to the person whose computer encoded it.
Yeah.
Whose computer is it?
Oh.
What if it was Walsh's computer?
Could be. Which one's Walsh? It's like Flavor Saver?
The one that just died.
Oh.
Come on, get out.
Don't worry, it's gonna be okay.
No, it's not.
Want her to do, and then she'll do it.
get out and kick them both in the fucking balls and run.
Go to hell!
Whoa. Gaines said not to hurt her, remember?
Call your mom!
We need to have a safe word with our kids so that if they're ever in a predicament like this situation, they could just use a word that nobody else would, like, think is weird.
We're okay. And I'm really sorry I did this. I mean it. I'm gonna be home as soon as I can get a ride back. I don't even know how we got here. Mom, I love you.
Oh, she knows something's wrong. She told her she loved her. That's their word. Oh, God.
What's wrong?
She said, I love you. She never says that.
Triangulate that fucking call. Right?
Except for I think they're probably leaving.
Thanks, Jamie.
You got it.
Not good.
Another hour in the books.
All right. I will say this. Now, I don't want you to get all like I know you're going to get.
You're enjoying it.
It's really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's very good so far. It's not causing me as much anxiety as I thought it was going to cause. I thought
we're only 2 hours in. Just wait.
I know. Yeah, I know. Towards the end, I'm sure it'll get very bad. But I like this, the way that they, I don't know why I like it. It's good.
I think the format of it is what makes 24 so unique. And while some of the writing, like some of the things that happen, like there's a mole and Jack's got to figure it out, it's kind of like cliche.
Of course, yeah.
But the way they intertwine it with real time is what makes the writing so good. Like they take these unoriginal ideas, but
they make it original by using this weird timeline situation.
And then also the way they shoot it, it's like a comic book with the different shots that pop up, the different frames, and you're seeing somebody call somebody and there's 3 boxes.
Yeah, I imagine that will get better. So far, it's kind of like they're shooting the same frame twice in some things. I'm like, well, why are you showing me the same angle twice? But like, why do I need to see Jack walking through the door
twice in 2 different shots?
In 2 different shots.
Yeah, they're just doing that for effect.
Especially in that very first scene where
it's
they do that. It's
supposed to emulate comics because comic books.
I know, but in the very first scene when they did that for the very first time, it wasn't matching either. Yeah. Like he was on the phone in one, and he was just walking in regularly in the other.
I think that's because this is actually a 1-camera show.
Oh.
So the multiple angles they try to sync it up as much as possible.
So they're
not actually shooting 2 cameras at the same time.
3 different times.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
So that's another aspect of the editing there.
That's annoying for the for the editor.
If you ever notice those little details, like he's got his phone in this hand or this hand, doesn't match. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they only use one camera at a time.
That's weird to me. Why would you do a show this way if you only use if it was just a 1 camera? Well,
I mean, they're always doing pickup angles anyways when you're shooting a TV show, and so they're just taking a different pickup angle that they shot the same.
What's a pickup angle?
So you do a shot with your main. You'll do the whole scene with your main shot.
Yeah.
But you also get other angles.
You'll do the scene again.
Yeah, you do the same scene multiple times with different camera angles, and then that way you have something to cut back and forth between, kind of like how we do it.
Why wouldn't you just use 2 cameras?
Because it's even more difficult. You have to have 2 crews. Then it's more people working. It's easier to do something with 1 crew.
And I guess if you were doing opposite angles, then the 1 crew would always be in the way of the shot of the
that's
other.
Another thing. Yeah. You got to look out for people with the camera. Right? So yeah, that's one of the things that drew me in was the way they shoot it, the comic book style editing, and the real time aspect of it. So
well, almost none of those things appeal to me. But I mean, they're like I don't really care about those, like the angles and shit like that. But the storyline is interesting enough that I'm like, what's going to happen
They
next?
got the 3 threads. You got Jack, you got Senator Palmer, and you got Kim getting into trouble.
What I think is interesting is this is a very binge style, like this would appeal a lot to a binge watcher, right? Because you can watch back to back to back to back.
You just want to get through the whole day.
Exactly.
As fast as
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But for it to be done in early 2000s, week to week, before binging was really a thing,
it made it so you couldn't miss a show.
Yeah,
like, 24's on.
Exactly. I bet that was a network's dream. Where now I just
Yeah, this was Fox's Super Bowl show.
Right now I just binge watch one thing and then I cancel that subscription because I don't need it anymore. I already watched the show that I want.
So what do you think's going on with everything? What's the allegation on Senator Palmer? What do you think?
I don't know. Something tells me like a sex abuse scandal, right? But you would think that your people would know about those sexual scandals already.
What about the guys that got Kim?
I think it's got like a sex trafficking situation. Before sex trafficking was a hot topic.
There was a name mentioned.
Dean.
Gaines.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sex trafficker.
Okay. Does that name mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Okay.
Is it supposed to?
Maybe.
Has it been mentioned already?
Yeah.
Is he the guy in the middle of the desert?
Yeah, it's Gaines.
Same guy?
Yeah. He answered the phone with Gaines.
The fuck? So it's really intertwined. Now that is just not likely, is it? That the guy that's trying to catch the bad guy has a daughter who's now just been... You think that's part of this? No. That's part of the scheme? They know it's that deep?
They planted that thread in this episode.
I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't like that plausibility.
And Nina is the dirty agent.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or somebody just pretended to be her, logged in under her accounts, which that Flavor Saver guy couldn't have done.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
If they're sleeping together.
Tony used her computer to...
I don't know. At this point, anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Could be... what's his name?
If Jack Bauer's daughter could be like...
George Mason.
Being stolen to be used in the plot to assassinate the senator that Jack Bauer is trying to protect. Like, anything's fucking possible at this point, right?
Anything is possible.
Jeez.
Who wants Palmer dead?
Everyone.
Why do they want Palmer dead?
Probably for some really stupid reason.
Yeah.
Like he killed their cat on vacation one time or something, right? Like something ridiculous.
That's the allegation that's going to come out.
No, but that's what this underground thing. They're like, it's like PETA, right? Like, yeah, he beat his cat one time, and PETA's pissed
at a vacation
about it.
home and killed the guy's cat.
You never know. It's gonna be something stupid. I just know it.
Okay. Well, what should people comment on after these first 2 hours of 24?
Take me back to 2001.
Yeah.
When you watched this show originally, if that's when you watched it originally, and help me understand the feeling of having to wait for a whole week and have to watch it, like have
1
to
hour at a
be
time.
in your house, because at that time, like DVRs weren't really that big of a thing either.
TiVo and DVR started like
Okay.
This is like the first show that everybody's like, I got a DVR.
I have to DVR 24.
Yeah. And then like,
did you guys have a DVR?
DVD releases. This was huge for DVD.
Did you guys have a DVR when you watched this?
Not at first, because I was always good at it. I'd had my, if I was known
This
I
was
gonna
like
miss it, I'd
early
have my
high school
VCR.
for you. Right? Oh, you'd have your
This was my
VCR
senior
set
year
to
in high
record.
school. So if I was going to miss it, I'd have it set. So, and I usually recorded every episode anyways, in case I wanted to watch it again.
Of course. Yeah. Because you're a dork like that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd have the same tape, and then I'd watch it, and then rewind it,
yeah.
and retape over it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let us know what drew you into 24.
Yeah.
The first time you watched it, that first hour. Or
Take me back to that.
What was it
to
like
that time.
having to wait week to week? Nowadays, just be on Netflix and you just watch all 24 episodes.
You would literally watch a whole season in a weekend or two.
Yeah.
You might take a week off work just to get through it, right?
You can do it in a weekend. They're only 40-minute episodes.
Yeah, there you go.
So 8 hours a day, 2 days. That's all you're doing for the
Just
weekend.
binge it. Mhm.
24. Yeah. Anything else?
Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out for the first 2 episodes of 24. I'm going to eat crow and admit that
You're entertained.
I am entertained.
All right. And check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
checked every database we have. Nothing. Either this guy doesn't exist or his identity has been wiped off the record.
Well, we know he's missing a thumb.
He exists. He's just not in your database.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And the clock is ticking. Boop. Because Jack Bauer is on the case, on a special mission. 24. What's going on? What happened in the first 2 hours?
We are 2 hours into the
day,
24 hours.
The day.
Yeah.
What's going on?
His daughter's been kidnapped. The guy maybe gonna be president has disappeared while somebody's trying to kill him.
Yeah.
And there's some lady blew up a plane.
Yeah.
Done.
What's going on at CTU, though?
They got a mole.
Do we know who that mole is?
The girl, old girlfriend.
Nina?
Nina. I don't know names yet. I can't remember Jack, to be honest.
You can't remember Jack?
I just now remembered it.
The person or like the statement?
The character.
I don't know Jack.
No, the character. Like, I couldn't remember his name after we watched the first couple episodes. I'm like, what's his name again?
It's Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's next?
Shenanigans.
More shenanigans?
Yeah. Terrorism shenanigans.
In real time?
In real time.
Well, should we jump in and see what's in store for this hour of 24?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for 24.
Yeah. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, following commentary, or access to polls. Helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to check us out there, you totally can. You can see what we did for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, check it out. Let's watch 24.
Here we go.
The following takes place between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
Seeing a theme.
Each show's an hour? Yeah. Well, closing time.
He's got a fingerprint scanner there?
Yeah, optical.
Sweet.
Really nice of that guy to give him a thumbs up.
Totally.
Look, is that guy York still with you?
Yeah, he's gonna take me home now.
Terry, just put him on the phone.
Okay. Alan, my husband would like to speak with you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Alan, it's a pretty rough neighborhood, and I would hate for there to be a problem when they return.
Sure, we'll stay.
Thank you.
They gonna come back to that story, you think?
No.
Apologize. She doesn't know how this works.
No, this is your fault. You should never have involved an amateur in our business.
If I'm such an amateur, how can you...
Shut your face.
Explain what I do.
I will, but our deal stands.
She really screwed things up.
Mm-hmm.
We need you to stay here.
Why?
We treat a threat on a candidate's life as a threat to the entire family.
Keith, your father's going to be fine.
He definitely got his height from his mother.
Yeah. Gaines, I need an update on the Bauer girl.
Everything's Copa. We're just waiting for you.
I'm running a little late.
We're not going anywhere.
That's right, you're not.
So they know enough behind the scenes to know that CTU would be involved in a situation like this.
Yeah.
And they know that Jack Bauer is the lead of that. And they know that he would be distracted if his daughter was kidnapped.
Yeah.
So what, is Dan the boss and you do everything he says?
All right, told you. She never used you.
Little opiate.
She's going to get that arm set or she's going to get an infection. Looks a little compound.
This is a sketchy place.
this is a private lot, homie. You gotta pay to park here. $100. So deal it up.
Keep going like this, and you'll be dead in 5 years.
The moment I saw him catch that bat, I knew he was pretty badass.
Broke his hand.
A sliver.
I need you to print up a hard copy of Tony's passenger breakdown. Put it on my desk.
Okay.
I want you to wait there for me. I want to talk to you, but not in front of the others.
Sure.
Great, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
He's trying to avoid Nina.
I need to be absolutely certain that it was Nina's computer that burnt that card.
Why?
Because if it was, she's dirty.
I'll need a few minutes alone at her workstation.
Fine, you got it.
Did you cut yourself?
Yeah. What are you working on?
I gave Nina the passenger list. I was just cross-checking everything else we got.
Good. I'll be down in a sec.
Rubbing his blood on the railing?
I think it was his blood. And it was Walsh's blood from when he was...
Why was he rubbing Walsh's blood on the...
I think he was just trying to get it off his hands.
Do you think that it's possible that someone from within the agency is behind the hit on Palmer?
Anything's possible. Do you have a lead?
No.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. Are you seeing Tony? Is it serious?
What is this, Jack? What do you want to know?
We need to let HR know so that they can write it up.
Yeah.
I confirmed that the file on the keycard definitely came from Nina's computer.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-oh.
What's he gonna do?
We checked every database we have. Nothing. Either this guy doesn't exist or his identity has been wiped off the record.
Well, we know he's missing a thumb.
He exists. He's just not in your database.
They hired you to blow up a plane. Another $1 million doesn't mean anything to these people.
You're wrong. Money is the only thing that these people care about.
Nobody can hurt us.
Yeah, they can.
You're always looking out for me.
She's gonna stab her in the back.
Get ready. When I say go, we go. Go where? Just stay with me, okay? Go.
Hey! Hey! Ah! No! Gotta get them! Hey!
Put your purse over your fucking, like, over your neck so that you're not carrying it like this. How annoying. Keeps falling off her shoulder. That's why I don't carry purses.
I'm not saying anything yet. I need to know more.
Until we find out for sure, should I shut down her confidential access?
Fine, shut down her access.
Hey, what's she working on?
747 passenger breakdown list.
Good, that's not on a secure socket. I can do it without her knowing.
Good.
How long until she knows she's locked out?
Get in that garbage can, girls.
Get it. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Don't. Hey, come back. Scumbag. You just cost me $50. You're gonna pay for this.
You see two girls run past you?
They went down Central.
Check it out. Around here.
I'd give him $100.
So not ratting him out?
Yeah.
I need to get to a phone.
No, you need to pay up.
Take it all.
It's real? Thank you very much.
If it helps it, yep, it's real. Great, into this crack den.
Well, at least they're away from those guys.
Yeah, I guess.
She said the Gibson boy, the one who raped Nicole, didn't commit suicide. That he was thrown out of a window.
So he was thrown out of a window. Who cares?
She said it was Key.
You knew that gloves were going to come off. Well, they are off. That's why you have me.
That's why politics is stupid.
Think his son did it?
Don't know.
Just keep looking for him. We gotta find him.
Shit.
Is there a phone around here?
No.
Does it look like there's a phone?
We've been kidnapped. I don't know. Her arm is broken. Those guys are still out there.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Think that guy got kidnapped himself?
Now he's just living in that warehouse by himself?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about this?
Tell you what, Jack?
Let's just skip the I don't know what you're talking about phase. You loaded this card with intel on the hit on Palmer. I want to know who you're working for and who are you working for?
I work for you!
Whoever programmed this card is involved with the hit on Palmer. This came from your computer.
I don't care where it came from. I didn't do it. And I can't believe that you think I did.
I mean, you would think it was him too if it came from his computer. Like, I hate it when people say that. Like, I can't believe you would think it was me. Like, all of the evidence is pointing to you. So, yes, I would think it was you.
Do you think it was me?
If it was pointing in your direction, yeah.
Okay.
If it came from your fucking computer, absolutely.
I'm gonna miss you, Mandy.
Why did he wink at her?
Because she junk checked him.
How's your arm? It's okay if I don't move it. No, move it.
I know you're in here. I can smell your perfume.
I was gonna say it, but he can smell them.
Excuse me.
I'll call you back. You looking for something?
Please, can you help us? These guys are after us. Please, I'll pay you whatever you want. Just get us out of here.
Let's see the money. Come here.
Go! Come on, take the phone and run! Go! Run!
At least they got a phone now.
Mm-hmm.
That guy helped him, thinking that guy was kidnapping him.
Oh my god.
Can you find out what happened? Thanks.
He's suspect.
That job this summer, you in?
She's too much of a valuable asset to kill.
That's why you don't try to change the deal mid-job.
Logout was 10:41, January 14th. It goes on to specify which files were accessed.
What was the date?
January 14th, a couple months ago.
Second weekend in January, Jack.
That's all I got.
They were on a little trip, I bet.
That was the same weekend that we were in Santa Barbara together. That means someone from this office has hacked your login code. They're in your system.
You were way off on this one, Jack.
I'm sorry,
How
Nina.
could you?
No, he was not way off. It was your computer with your access code.
Maybe if you would have dug a little deeper and got that date, though, you wouldn't have accused her at all.
He's kind of under a time crunch.
Yeah. He's got 24 hours till the season ends.
Exactly. He's got no time to waste. It's clearly this guy. You like him with his flavor saver.
You better get down here right away. Jack Bauer needs to be relieved of his command.
Oh, shit.
Look at me. Oh, God. Oh, God. No.
I told you to chill. Why did you
Let me. No.
Shut up.
No. Let you out.
Come on. What about her? Get her.
Shut
up.
She's a zombie now.
Yeah, this is a zombie show.
I was kidding, obviously. Oh boy.
All right, another hour down.
Every episode, that's what he's going to say. Another hour down.
1 hour closer to the end of the day. What's on your mind after that one?
We didn't really learn much in this one.
Well, we learned Nina is off the hook.
Well, yeah, but that's it. That's literally the only thing we learned. We don't know why the guys kidnapped the girls still. I mean, we can presume a few things. Well, yeah, we can presume most of it, but
yeah,
nothing definitive.
Well, now Kim is, they know Kim's kidnapped because she got to call her mom.
Yeah.
So the search is really on for her.
Right.
And that's probably going to, as soon as Terry calls Jack, he's going to be even more...
Yeah, distracted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, And what about this allegation on David Palmer's son?
Oh, yeah, I guess we learned that.
Yeah.
It's probably unfounded.
Yeah. Could ruin his whole campaign, though.
Bummer.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't vote for him?
Politicians. Ugh.
You gotta vote for somebody.
Yeah.
You're in good hands with David Palmer.
Okay.
He's the Allstate guy.
Yeah.
It's an Allstate
Like
guy.
a good neighbor.
That's State Farm. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. There. Now everybody can pay us for the plugs, right?
Yeah. Let's watch the next hour.
You ready to watch the next hour?
Yeah.
Let's watch number 24.
Let's do it.
The following takes place between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
No. She's injured. Call 911, you dickhead. Boy, Hollywood's a creepy-ass place to be at night, huh?
Yeah. I used to live there.
Through. Nina, listen to me. Richard Walsh is dead.
What?
He was shot. I watched him die. He was killed because he had proof that people from within our own agency are behind the hit on Palmer.
Who?
I don't know.
Your boyfriend. Working for somebody, right?
Which means the three of us have to work together. And from this point forward, we have to assume that we can trust nobody else.
Especially Tony, since he's your boyfriend. Probably knew your passcode.
Yeah.
You find anything out yet?
David, it's barely been half an hour since you told me about it.
Carl, I need you to find out the source of this story. Not first thing in the morning. Now, it's 5 after 3. I want to hear something by 4.
David, you've got to let me...
Nobody's even awake yet.
Right?
Wait a minute. They haven't told you, have they? There's been an assassination threat.
That's what all the fuss is about?
Yes.
I thought it was something serious.
It's pretty serious.
Hours, most likely.
We don't have hours. I'll check out the address myself.
No, suddenly I can't access our decryption software.
It's a lockdown.
It's Mason. Hide the key card.
I'll handle this.
Sneak out the back. You have to put it up your butt.
What?
She's gonna have to hide the key card between her cheeks.
Yeah.
It's the only option.
2 agents died tonight. Lockdown standard procedure until we get some answers.
Plus, he was tranquilized.
Station 2, coming in your way.
Tony's dirty.
Lockdown. Nobody leaves.
Lockdown, are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Well, look, I gotta get some work from my car.
You know the drill.
Only takes one punch for Jack.
In the meantime, you can continue to work on the systems available to you until notified otherwise.
Which is nothing.
Currently
Call them
assigned
in,
with
Tony.
activity
You.
with a priority level of 5 or above,
Yeah.
let me know.
Me.
I'll decide whether
Why?
an exemption is appropriate.
Somebody had to. Jack's out of
Begin
control.
breaking up into
I'd hate to think this has anything to do with me.
check with me or
You think what you want.
Has everything to do with you. And the fact that his dick is smaller than Jack's.
Actually, I was gonna watch some tube or something. You wanna join me?
anything on this time of night?
No.
Nothing good.
Why don't you think for yourself?
Just leave it alone, okay?
I can't. She's my friend.
She gets better at acting.
Alicia Cuthbert.
I just hope the girls are still there.
Oh, they're not there.
Well, one's still in North Hollywood.
Telling the truth, we really could use your help here. My daughter just phoned from Platt's Auto Body.
The last names, one married, one's not.
Sir,
Out together in the middle
I
of the
just
night.
called 911 15 minutes ago, verified it.
You know, why don't I do that?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
My daughter is in trouble. We're finished here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey,
Get your hands off.
Take it easy. Relax, everyone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, ma'am, just disobeyed a direct order from a police officer. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to place him under arrest.
You've got to be kidding me.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now you.
There they fucking are. It's gonna have to ride Dutch on that fucking little bike.
Driven by him twice now.
Why were they driving? Oh, to go back to
Yeah, they-
that's him.
True love's a beautiful thing, but why go to extremes?
Is he trying to get in your indoor pants now?
Which I think in real life these two actors were married. What's at this address?
Where the rapist got thrown off the roof or something?
Don't move.
Jeez.
Hold it right there.
Federal agent.
You bet. Nice and slow. CTU, what the hell is that?
Counter-terrorist unit. Be careful with that gun. I need him alive.
Uh-oh.
Take cover.
Real bad timing.
2N14 backups on the way.
2N14 copy.
Turn off your radio.
Says the guy whose phone just fucking rang.
Who is he?
Terrorist.
Who is he?
A terrorist.
Oh.
Let me ask you, would you have done that to him? Fact is, I'm just asking you to do your job and tell me where he is.
I don't know.
Just holding the ground pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Get out! Get out!
¡Quítate aquí! ¡Hasta que regresemos!
Sí, bueno.
Poor janitor.
It's like, I got shot at.
Just here to clean the bathrooms.
Damn. Shut up. Move it!
Saved by the bell.
But doesn't Mason supersede Jack?
No. What we're doing came from Walsh. And George will say anything to get you to talk. Do not be intimidated.
Yeah, he's slimy.
The other building.
This place is like a maze.
Does that guy know where he's going, do you think?
Oh, he must. He's holed up in that building.
One of the few real professionals left.
Well, I'd call this unprofessional. But you can't seriously think that our son might be a killer.
No, of course not.
One Mary 38, go.
1 Mary 38, an emergency call was placed to that location approximately 30 minutes ago.
Copy, thanks. That still doesn't justify you disobeying a police officer.
Idiot. Well, they missed out on getting to Janet.
I'll try and go around the other side. Don't hit him.
I won't.
Don't hit me either.
No guarantees. Darn backup.
Stay put.
Dang it.
The gun is going down. Put down the gun. The gun's going down. Good work, throw me your cuffs. Oh my God.
Shit. Any chance it's just a graze?
I don't know, she's bleeding a lot.
Yeah.
You're with me now.
Great.
You're being used. I've seen it a million times. If you help me out, I'll help you out.
She gonna break?
Seems our boy's surfaced. His name popped up on a police frequency. Not that I'm surprised.
Is he in trouble?
Just out of curiosity, what's so special about Jack Bauer?
This guy's gross. I don't like him at all.
I mean, it's obviously Jack's gorgeous blue eyes.
Clearly.
Call it in as a DOA.
Dang it.
Who are you worried about?
First you spring me, then I talk.
That's not gonna happen.
That's too bad, Bauer.
Bauer.
If you ever want to see your daughter again, get me out of this! I'm fine, I'm fine!
What do you know about Jack's daughter?
Everything.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Another hour in the books.
Shit.
20 more to go.
Sweet.
What's on your mind after these 2 episodes?
Well, clearly there's much larger plots to really fuck with Jack.
Yeah, Kim's in Gaines's hands now.
Yeah. Which means this is personal.
Yeah.
It's personal for some reason.
Ain't business, it's personal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's Gaines gonna do with Kim, you think?
Use her as bait for Bauer.
Yeah.
Something.
Okay. Alright. Well, Jack was just told by that guy, if you ever want to see your daughter again, bust me out.
Yeah, we just watched that.
Yeah, so what do you think Jack's gonna do?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Mason and the district guys are coming to try and find Jack themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to do with Jack when they find him?
No idea.
Yeah. Shoot him with the drink gun?
Probably.
Yeah.
Payback, payback's a bitch.
Yeah, well, 4 hours in, how you liking the show so far?
It's fine.
It's fine?
I liked the first 2 episodes better than these 2 episodes, but
yeah.
I'm sure it'll pick back up.
Yeah, it's a long show,
mm-hmm.
and it's in real time, so there's going to be lulls.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
And of course, the first 2 episodes are going to be really good, just to hook you.
Of course.
And then they got to develop the plot lines a little bit more and
mm-hmm.
give you some thread to try and knit them together with and see what you can put together. Nina is off the books, or off the hook. Who do you think?
Tony.
You think Tony's the mole?
He's being weird.
He took her passcode and put stuff on the card when she was out of town.
Mm-hmm. Don't know why you like that guy.
Well, maybe you should just keep watching. Or maybe he's just a badass bad guy. Maybe that's why I like him.
Yeah. No, he's clearly a good guy. He's just very confused.
Yeah.
And kind of being a dick.
Just jealous of Jack and Nina.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, what should people comment on after these 2 hours of 24?
Do we think Keith did it?
That's a spoiler.
Damn it. I think he did it. Or there's some other large conspiracy plot with the psychologist.
Yeah.
Who's being blackmailed to say that or some shit like that.
I mean, he's breaking confidentiality. He's telling a reporter that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doctor-patient. Privilege there.
I don't know how that applies if there's a murder involved, though. I feel like there's...
You're protected by your therapist aren't supposed to... Unless you're going to commit a crime, everything you say in therapy is supposed to be privilege. So, yeah, that's what they're there for. To listen, help you get over stuff.
Maybe.
Not be police officers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, anything else people comment on?
Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out for 24 episodes 3 and 4.
Yeah. 3 a.m.
Come back next week for episodes
4 a.m.
5 and 6.
Yeah. Sun's going to be coming up soon.
Thank goodness. This darkness. Ugh. So dreary.
Get ready for that. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full length commentary, access to polls to help us pick where we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye. Tony, go away! You and your soul patch, get the hell out of here! Oh, I just want to rip it off of his face. I'm so glad I didn't know you when you had just the soul patch.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to get the clock ticking again.
Really?
Yeah. 24. What hour are we on? What's going on?
We're in hour 5.
Yep. What time is it?
5 a.m.?
No.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
And what's going on? What's Jack up to?
Not sure. Can't remember. We're trying to find Kim.
Yeah. He's also trying to get to the bottom of what's going on with David Palmer.
Right.
Right.
Kim and the soon-to-be president.
What's Kim up to? Do you remember?
She got turned over to the bad guy.
Gaines.
Thank you. I was going to call him Dean for some reason, but that's not what his name is.
Okay, Dean. What's going on back at CTU?
They're under lockdown because Jack wasn't there.
Yeah.
And now they're not. But I don't know why. Can't remember why.
And what happened at the very end? Jack was chasing a guy through a warehouse.
You got me.
The cop got shot. He got arrested and told Jack, if you ever want to see your daughter again, you got to get me out of this.
That's right.
All right, what's next?
You got me.
All right, well, should we jump in and find out?
I guess so.
In real time?
Yeah, we should probably not do recaps of this show because I don't remember shit, apparently.
Apparently not. Well, let's jump in.
All right, but first, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us if you want to.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so you can follow us there if you're into that, or you don't have to. And also, don't they do a recap while we watch it?
No, they don't. Not yet.
Okay.
I think it's like the second half of season 1 they do recaps.
All right.
Yeah. Let's watch 24.
Here we go.
The following takes place between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
Man, still in the same day.
Doctor, she's prepped.
Here we go. Okay.
Is that the friend?
Mm-hmm.
Mark 4 IVs. 14. Let's get him prepped.
Think she's gonna be okay?
Yeah, I do.
What I'm trying to do right now is to find Kim. I need you to stay where you are, and I will get there as soon as I can.
What do you mean you've been trying to find Kim? I've been trying to find Kim. I've been out all night trying to find Kim.
Terry, I'm gonna explain it to you later, okay? You're gonna have to trust.
Yeah, she has. You haven't until just like right now.
Well, this guy knows something about Kim, though.
Hey, I thought you were down.
I'm up. I didn't sleep. Polls open in less than 3 hours.
Like 4 a.m., it's like, what's the point of going to sleep?
Yeah, except for if it's a election day, you know you're gonna be up all night waiting for results. So that's like 2 days. I don't know. I'd be sleeping.
David, you're not going to say anything to Nicole about Keith, are you?
If I don't want her to suddenly hear something on the news, she'd be devastated.
She's so happy right now, David. We've got to take it one step at a time.
What would you do?
I'd tell her.
I talked to Susie and Rachel Brenner this afternoon, and they're flying out. I invited them to the victory party.
I haven't seen them since you all were in high school.
Well, we're gonna see him tomorrow. What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
She is pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew her. I'm investigating a federal case. She was helping me. Do you want her death to be in vain? Please forget about the damn chain of command. I need to see this man now. Just for a few minutes, please.
Doesn't seem like CTU has as much power as like the FBI or.
No.
Hold it, Sergeant. This man's under my authority.
What a dick.
Dude, come on. It's 10 grand a piece. All right, we just want to get paid and get going. Get Kimberly, man.
They're both so sweaty and gross.
I'm pretty sure the driver's probably high.
Walsh and Baylor were killed because they obtained information that led me to this guy. And if you interfere now and something happens to Palmer, you will be seen as impeding this investigation because you have a grudge against me. So why don't we cut the crap?
I'll talk to him myself.
Oh, great.
Just sit down, read the magazine.
Why isn't he disclosing that his daughter's missing?
Yeah. When's he gonna let everybody know?
Yeah.
Well, he's not really sure about what's up with Kim yet, but
Since we're just a few floors apart, I was thinking maybe we could get together.
Okay, how about I meet you in the lobby?
No, lobby's too public. There's a conference room on the 3rd floor.
Is he gonna kill her?
How does that sound?
Yeah, that's good.
I'll see you in 10.
Thanks, man.
He's gonna try and kill her. He's gonna take care of it himself.
So what'd you say?
He says he won't talk to anybody except you.
So can I go in? Thank you.
He's gonna leave him a little love letter.
George Mason's 0 for 3 tonight on interrogations.
What you need to do right now is start telling me the truth.
Self-defense. You guys are chasing me.
What's he saying?
slipped him a number into his mouth. Just don't know who. Is that his phone number? Wrote down his number so he can call him instead of his lawyer.
It's a good thing he's got a bad case of dry mouth.
All you need to know right now is they have your daughter and they're gonna call me in 20 minutes.
Where?
Back where you first saw me.
San Fernando Road?
Yeah. But if I don't answer, they'll know something's wrong, so get me out of here.
I don't know if I can.
I'm the one chance you got to find your daughter.
There's a payphone halfway down the block. And it's in service.
Set up a trace.
There's not enough time for a warrant.
Forget about the warrant.
So what are you planning, a jailbreak? Jack?
What's his plan?
I have no idea. Whatever the plan, it doesn't seem likely in real life.
Yeah. Well, there's only one Jack Bauer.
And he is fictional.
Keep him away from me.
Just wants to ask you a few more questions.
No more questions about my lawyer.
Who are you working for?
I told you, man, he killed my partner.
I know, I was there. Where were you?
What? What the hell's the matter with you?
Crazy, I'm filing charges.
You ought to get yourself under control, Bauer.
Nobody's gonna notice him just walk out of there.
Just gotta be really sneaky.
The handwriting where he filled out the form and signed his name, I had it analyzed by an expert. It's your son's.
I don't give a damn about your expert. My son never killed anybody.
Senator, I would never...
You do what you have to do, Maureen. Just be prepared to accept the consequences.
What are the consequences?
I don't know. But Dennis Haysbert's so good from going from soft to rough real quick. Remember him from Major League?
Hell yeah.
Right now, I want to know what you did after you found out that your sister had been raped.
And I told you, I'm not gonna answer.
You will answer me.
Maybe he just kicked the shit out of that guy, and then the guy decided to throw himself off that roof.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Or maybe he actually threw him off the roof.
Or maybe he fell.
When Janet wakes up, she'll know where Kim is, and then we'll find her.
I just hope it's...
She won't know.
Alright. Where are you headed, Jack?
He's headed to a payphone.
Who are these guys?
I told you I don't know. Tell me what to do, I do what they pay me, that's it.
It's ringing.
That's not what payphones sound like.
Taped to the back of the phone, there's a set of keys with a remote. There's a body in the trunk. Get rid of it.
What do you mean there's a body in the trunk?
I don't know.
Whose body is in the trunk?
I don't know.
Hopefully not Kim's.
Well, last time we saw Kim, Gaines was putting her in a trunk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not Kim, I don't think. It's a dude. Hairy chest.
He had evidence on the Palmer hit. That's why I broke him out.
So who was this?
I don't know yet. There are people within the agency that are supporting the Palmer hit.
So I'm gonna grill Pentecost, get what I can out of him.
We never had this conversation, right?
Right.
There'll be a district.
Oh, Mason's on his side now. Their Jack was open with him.
Except for about his fucking daughter being missing. These goofballs are gonna die.
Because my people tell me that someone that fits her description was taken to a hospital near to where you were. How'd you explain that?
Maybe, she wasn't quite dead.
There's no such thing as sorta dead. Here, let me show you.
But...
You've just been promoted.
Oh boy.
Congratulations.
He's like, I don't even want to be a part of this right now.
So does he get the whole 20 grand then?
If he doesn't fuck up, I guess.
We're losing her. We've lost pulse. She's gone asystole.
What's going on?
Oh no. Come on, Janet. Pull through.
Oh boy.
That's not good looking for Janet.
Well, looks like Jack's off the hook with Mason for the moment.
Yeah. He's going to have to explain Kim at
hey,
some
look,
point.
there's a dead body in the trunk. That's why I had to get him out. Who do you think the dead body is?
I don't know. One of those helpers.
Yeah.
Somebody
that was working for Gaines, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Somebody unimportant.
Yeah. Maybe a lead. Gaines has killed like 3 people already.
Yeah. He's kind of ruthless.
Yeah. What about Keith?
He killed him, I think.
Keith killed him?
I don't know if it was intentional or like manslaughter sort of situation, but he definitely killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Janet? Is she going to be all right? She just started crashing.
I think she'll pull through.
She's going to pull through?
Yeah.
She's going to be able to help Terry and...
She's going to be able to tell him about the van. That's about the only thing, I think.
Maybe who the 2 dudes were.
Yeah, but at this point, the one's dead, so that's not helpful. Yeah. The other's probably going to die.
That was the lead, because he was the employee at the furniture store.
Exactly.
So. Yeah. Well, anything else before we move on to the next episode?
Let's jump into it.
Let's watch some more 24.
Let's do it.
The following takes place between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
At least we're in like a decent hour of the day now.
Get Dr. Collier. She's on her way in. What we got? BP's dropping. She's in VTAC.
BP's crashing 90 over 50.
Crash cart.
About to rise.
Charge.
Clear.
Clear. Clear. Nothing.
Again, 300.
Charge. 360 charge.
All right, clear.
Clear.
Jack, where are you?
I'm still on the west side.
Oh, I thought you said you were coming to the hospital.
I'm gonna be there soon. Is Janet out of surgery yet?
Crashing.
Who is it?
That's what you're gonna find out, but somehow all of this is connected to Senator Palmer.
And your daughter being missing.
He also clipped his fingers and pulled his teeth. Is forensic here yet?
Not yet. He's on his way.
The fuck are they gonna do with it? No teeth, no fingerprints, no face?
Don't let anyone know I requisition this for personal use.
Personal use?
Ugh. It's gonna take the helicopter to the hospital.
But I want to give you a heads up on one of your patients. I think her life might be in danger.
Well, she's currently crashing. Think she's okay?
We're out of jail. What the hell's going on here? I thought we were supposed to be stopping an assassination.
Stop following me, Tony.
You're annoying, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Start digging.
Now bury your friend.
Where?
In the ground.
Further away from that tree, because there's roots.
Right? You're gonna be digging through roots, and that's a bitch. We know. Dug a whole gas line through roots. It was not fun.
Look me in the eye. And tell me what happened.
He's good at his job.
If it was really self-defense, Keith would have been cleared.
Maybe, but your career would have been over. Gibson was white, David.
I still wouldn't have covered it up.
Are you so sure?
It was my decision.
You're asking him to cover it up now. Why wouldn't you have asked him to cover it up then?
He's not asking him to cover it up. He wants the truth.
Before you finish crucifying me, save some nails for your wife.
She knew about it too.
How do you think Keith got to me in the first place?
Yeah, why would Keith have his number, right? Don't help. Do not help.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
I said I don't.
She's not party to the disposal of human remains.
She's kidnapped. She could just say she's being forced to do this. It's gonna be weird when they find the other body that's already dug up there.
Tell me about Janet.
She's
They got her back up and going, huh?
The guys that Kim and Janet were with tonight. Terry told me he didn't know them.
No, Janet never mentioned him.
Are you close to Janet?
She's my daughter.
But you don't know who she goes out with on a school night.
Jack?
No, not Janet.
It's not her dad.
Few questions. I mean, you understand that, right? Our daughter's still missing.
Of course I do.
Helen, would you excuse us for a minute, please?
Jack.
I'm just here to see my brother. I want to see my brother.
What's the problem here?
There's no problem.
Sir.
There's a problem.
Get off! What is this? It's my medication.
What kind of medication?
Ben? Ben? What's going on?
Hey, Virgil's in pain, and you guys aren't giving him what he needs.
We're taking care of your brother. I told you that yesterday.
It's a lot of Viagra.
I know about Keith.
No, what about Keith?
That he went to Carl to cover up the Gibson boy's death.
Just because Carl wants to feed you some story
Are
doesn't
you
mean...
sure you're not the one that's feeding me stories?
I did what I thought was right for our family and for your career.
What about Nicole? Did she know too?
We were protecting you.
Real?
Yes.
Everyone but you.
Are you prepared to send our son to jail?
His whole family knew but him.
It is a little bit brutal.
Come with me. Let's go.
Does she bring the shovel
Leave
with
the
her?
shovel unless you plan to use it on me. When I come back, your friend better be in the ground.
He won't be buried very deep, but...
Yeah, the animals are definitely going to dig him up.
I thought you told me that he sat behind a desk.
The truth is, half the time I don't know what he's doing.
He's a secret agent.
Today, someone is going to try and kill David Palmer.
What?
That's why I was brought in last night.
She's like, what the fuck does that have to do with our kid?
Our daughter is missing. How does... Are you saying that relates to an assassination attempt? And you think this person kidnapped Kim? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Terry.
I can't wait until the end of the season when we figure out why.
Why they kidnapped Kim and...
Why they knew that... Why?
Yeah.
Or how? Like, why would assassins know about Jack Bauer? Unless it's one of the guys that he got kicked off the force. Right? One of the federal agents that he got booted last year. Or something.
Kim is okay. They took her for a reason, and that was not to hurt her.
It's a disgruntled employee. This is a disgruntled employee that's just taken it too far.
The mole inside CTU had her kidnapped?
Yeah.
I'm not dropping the key card. I called in Milo.
Milo's an outside contractor.
Which is why we can trust him.
I can do this. I'm as good as Milo.
Not with this kind of thing, you're not. And I can't wait.
Ooh. That hurts. It stings. She's like, motherfucker.
Male Caucasian.
Tony, go away! You and your fucking soul patch. Get the hell out of here. Oh, I just want to rip it off of his face. I'm so glad I didn't know you when you had just the soul patch. Ugh.
You hadn't watched this show either.
But something's come up. I was hoping to keep you out of it.
I'm your chief of staff, David. I shouldn't be kept out of anything.
It was a private matter.
If you're running for president, nothing's private anymore.
He won't be running for president for very long.
Alan, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry.
You don't need to be. I understand exactly what you're going through.
Alan's fishy, right?
X-rays show a surgical pin in John Doe's ankle. Turns out it's not standard, but custom made, one of a kind.
It's Alan. That's Janet's dad in that body bag.
Hope we'll have this guy's name within the hour.
Sooner is better. Look, I gotta go. Call me as soon as you got something.
Why do you think Alan's fishy?
I don't know. They keep zooming in on his face too weird. I don't like the way that they're focusing on his face.
His daughter almost died.
It's weird.
Sherry, Keith, Nicole kept this from the police.
The important thing is you didn't cover it up. You didn't know.
What does that say about me?
Who would believe that, too, right? Like, who's gonna believe that he didn't know? Everyone else in his family knew, he didn't.
Not knowing the most important things about my family.
Doesn't look good for you.
The voters know how to forgive. You just have to know how to ask for it.
Boy, isn't that true? Voters will do anything. We do stupid shit all the time.
And you need to come out with the story yourself before Maureen Kingsley.
Brought you all here today to tell you that my son killed somebody. And my family covered it up. What speechwriter's gonna be in charge of that one?
What's her name from earlier that was read in that occasion day?
Is it possible to ask her a few questions?
When?
As soon as possible.
Leave it up to her father.
Let me go in first and make sure she's up to it.
Thank you.
That was quick.
Do what I tell you, Jack, and you might see your daughter again. Say yes if you understand me.
Yes.
Now smile at your wife like nothing's wrong. And move away from the doors.
What do you want me to do?
Go out the north entrance. Left. Yes, I'm still watching you. That's it, out the north entrance.
He's got a lot of resources.
Or would you rather go in alone?
Do you mind?
He's gonna kill her. Maybe not.
Hello, Janet.
Oh, it's weird.
You've had a rough night, haven't you?
It's not her dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her dad's in that fucking trunk. Her dad's dead anyways, so...
She survived the crash cart just to die like that.
Daddy?
Kimberly, are you okay?
Yeah, they haven't hurt me, but I'm...
Tuck it in your ear. Now say something.
If you hurt my daughter, I will kill you.
Good, that's a nice clear signal.
Janet says that they were being held in a house up in Bel Air.
That's the
Yeah,
address?
I think we should give it to the police. Police with this number.
Well, I know I have to get there.
If you want, I'll take you.
Well, then what about Janet?
She's sleeping. Dr. Collier says that she's not in any danger.
No, she's a hostage. Super.
She's been with Alan all morning.
She's been hostage the whole time. Yeah.
Dead weight.
It's heavy.
I just spoke to my dad.
How?
That Gaines guy put me on the phone with him.
What does Gaines want from your dad? Money?
No, I'm not sure, but I don't think it's about money. My dad's gonna get us out.
It's a pretty, like, elaborate thing. They're not even focused on Palmer at all, basically. They got that one sniper guy. The rest of this is all just crap about Kim. It's just stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, chew with your mouth closed, fucker.
Did you try using an S-Box inversion on that key card?
No, why?
He's eating pistachios.
We just ID'd our John Doe.
It's Janet's dad. We don't even need to know anymore.
Like how that guy was eating pistachios while there's a dead body in the same room.
That's just unsanitary more than anything.
There's a murder victim he asked me to ID. Tell him the murder victim's name is Alan York.
I'm sorry, Nina. Could you say that again, please?
Alan York. Hello?
Yeah.
Will you tell Jack if you hear from him? Tell him to call in?
Okay.
Thanks.
Everything all right?
Yeah, that was just someone from Jack's office trying to find him.
Well, she knows.
Her demeanor changed very quickly, too. So try not to be too suspicious, Terry. She went from being all worried and concerned to, I'm good now. I'm good. No problems
very
here.
Stern.
Everything's fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we got 2 kidnapping victims and only one dad that can look for them both, you know?
Yeah. So where's this fake Alan York taking Terry?
To Beverly Hills. Somewhere in the...
Beverly Hills? Yeah. I think that's where he's really taking her.
Yeah, probably.
And what's Gaines doing with Jack? Give him a little earpiece?
Fucking with him, of course.
Yeah.
Best guess I got at this point is Gaines is somebody that Jack fucked over that worked for the government before. He no longer is working for the government and has an axe to grind with Jack. So he's doing this Palmer thing just because he can.
Yeah.
And he's kidnapped all of Jack's family. Kind of an elaborate sort of setup just to distract Jack.
A lot of moving
fuck
pieces
with
going
him.
on right now.
Yeah.
Well, Janet is dead.
Janet's a goner. Yeah. I mean, she did pull through.
Yeah.
Nobody could have seen that one coming.
Alan was the fake guy.
I did call it, but...
Right before they really revealed it.
Yeah. Just earlier in the episode.
All right. What about Kim and Rick? Do you think Rick is going to help Kim? Rick looks a little worried.
He looks concerned. I feel like he might
they
come in...
shot his friend Dan.
I feel like he might come in clutch and like sacrifice himself to help Kim at some
Redeem
point.
himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
He seems like a good guy at heart.
Yeah.
He's just got in with the wrong crowd.
What about David Palmer? His whole family kept a secret from him.
Yeah.
Would you still vote for him?
I don't know his politics, so I don't know where he stands on the issues. So
Oh, okay.
Can't say for certain.
He seems like a very honorable guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a principled...
He's trying to...
If he's trying to do the right thing.
Do the right thing, right?
Yeah.
You think? What kind of speech would you let him... What would you say to the people to explain his issue, his problem?
I don't know.
No?
There's no good... I don't know. I'm not a speechwriter. Wouldn't know how to tackle that one.
What would you do if you had to explain yourself?
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd jump off a building, probably.
Okay. Just like they said?
Yeah.
That guy did?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 6 a.m. There was a little bit of sunlight creeping over the hills there at the end when they were driving up the hill. So
yeah. Dawn has emerged.
The night is ending. How long do you think Jack's been awake at this point?
24, 25 hours, maybe.
Yeah. He woke up at like 5 a.m. the day before?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Friday morning? Probably a Friday, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, it's a primary day, so...
Be a Tuesday?
It'd be like a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
So it's like Monday. Woke up at like 5 a.m. Monday morning and hasn't slept since.
Yeah. Bad case of the Mondays.
Yeah. He's not going to be sleeping for another
24,
probably.
At least, 18 hours left in this show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, boy.
You can already tell he's starting to get a little sleepy.
Yeah.
He's looking really tired.
These 2 episodes, I think, were better than the previous 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So they kind of matched the first 2 episodes
A
in my
little bit
mind.
more revealed, a little bit more suspenseful with the reveals there.
A little bit more enticing storyline.
Are you liking the drama with Palmer and his The Secret?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think when I was watching the show, that was the most intriguing plot line.
Oh, really?
Because they tell you what's going on with Jack. Like, Jack just doesn't know it yet.
Right.
That Terry and Kim are in trouble and they've been kidnapped. I mean, after 6 hours, you're like, okay, well, I mean, he's just going to have to save them at some point. But with David Palmer, there's this drama going on. He's slowly coming to the realization that he's been in the dark about it for a while. And Dennis Haysbert is just, he's a force on the screen.
Honestly, with as crazy as politicians are these days, it's not surprising to me at all.
Yeah.
This seems pretty normal, actually.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, of course a politician's son would be killing people. It's fine.
Yeah. That's normal.
They'd cover it up, of course.
He's only got one Carl?
Right?
What? Okay.
No big deal.
Well, what should people comment on after these 2 hours of 24?
Were you surprised by the Janet's dad situation?
Yeah, were you surprised by fake Alan?
Yeah.
And that all of a sudden he's a bad guy and he's been basically handling Terry for the last 6 hours.
Yeah.
Was that a surprise for you when you first watched season 1 of 24? Let us know. And let us know anything else you'd like to tell us about the first 6 hours of 24.
That would explain why he was a bit of an idiot with the police situation where he just kept, like, nagging on them to let him go.
Yeah.
The more you yell at them to let you go, the less they're going to let you go.
Yeah. And what's your favorite plot point so far this season?
Yeah, there you go.
Which plot string, right?
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe if you didn't already. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Link down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
I'm on Mulholland, about a mile east of Coldwater. Jamie, tell them to hurry.
They're acting like everything in California is so close to itself, when we all know that it takes like an hour to get from one block to another in California.
Howdy, folks. Welcome back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time for some more Jack Bauer Power Hour with 24.
Cool.
What's going on? What happened between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. last time?
The friend was in surgery. Her dad wasn't actually her dad. He then stole, or he's abducted Jack's wife. I don't remember anyone's name.
Terry.
Nobody's fucking name.
At least you remember Jack's this time.
I still can't find Alicia Cuthbert.
Kim.
Right.
And what's going on with Senator Palmer?
Son killed a guy.
Yeah.
His wife knew about it. His daughter knew about it. His people knew about it.
He's the only one that didn't know about it.
They all just lied to him.
And his chief of staff is saying, well, you need to come out and tell everybody before the press does.
Tell everyone that they knew, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Be honest.
So, what's next?
I have no idea.
Well, should we jump in and see how the sun rises over L.A.?
Can't wait.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us if you want to.
And check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Link's down there. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to see me in a picture that looks like Gollum.
Did you post that?
No.
You will, though.
You have it. I don't have it yet.
Yeah, I'll give it to you soon.
But you can watch.
Yeah. And if you're not into social media, you're missing out. Let's watch 24.
The following takes place between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
I can't believe they changed his face just for this. Seems like an awful lot of effort just to kill somebody.
Couldn't they just change the picture on his ID?
To what?
To what this guy looks like, instead of making the guy get plastic surgery to look like the...
Right? Yeah, that would have been easier, huh? Or like just some good prosthetic face makeup.
Yeah.
Probably could have done the trick too.
Well, maybe this guy's like just taking his life. He's going to go back after this and become a photographer.
Hopefully he's got the same artistic touch. Huh?
He's probably like, I've always wanted to have a brother, and this guy's got a brother, so...
Yeah, there you go.
I'll do this job and then become him.
You're seeing the senator in an hour. Get going or you'll hit traffic.
So that guy's going to try and take out Palmer within the next hour or so?
Duh. That's his whole mission.
Your mother and I go to this breakfast in an hour. We want you and Nicole to come with us.
Why? So you can save your campaign by sacrificing me and CNN?
You never gave me a chance to help you.
How could I? I mean, you weren't there.
Now you're holding a grudge?
You can tell yourself whatever you want. But your career always came first.
Now he holds a grudge when he's conveniently caught in the lie.
Help me get out of here.
How? This place is like a prison.
People break out of prison all the time.
Yeah, on work release.
Gaines won't let you go.
He's got no reason to stop me. He doesn't need me anymore.
Exactly.
What do you want me to do here?
Replace the key card we gave you with the one your people are trying to decrypt.
Because we're getting too close.
Just do it, Jack.
How does he know they're trying to decrypt the key card?
There's somebody still working at the office.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a mole, isn't there?
Did Terry give you my message?
No.
He ID'd the corpse you brought in. His name is Alan York.
What?
No shit.
I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna be sick.
Just try and take a couple of deep breaths.
No, would you just pull over and stop the car?
You have one new message.
When Bauer's what? You're not out in New York. Be careful.
You have to hit him harder, honey.
She better start running.
Something. Is his belt big enough for that?
Not even 2G up there on that hill.
I've got a couple more things for you to do, and then we can talk about when you can go.
He's very disposable.
Drop the pen and shred the paper. That's right, Jack. I'm watching you. Shred the note now or your daughter dies.
How does he switch it? You okay?
That's how he switches it.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh.
That was so well acted.
Thank you. Should have gone to Hollywood.
Sure.
Not talking about it all these years, I started to let myself believe it never happened.
You don't have to answer anything you don't want to. Just say no comment.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
For you. Waiting for me? What do you mean? Why would you be waiting for me?
Sorry. It's fine. I got it. It would have been done already. Benita told me to hold off until you got here.
I don't know why she would have said that. She must.
That's why I don't eat pistachios around my desk anymore.
Total distraction.
I'm your only hope of getting her back. If I don't deliver you in half an hour, Kimberly's dead.
Where is she, son of a bitch? Where's Kimberly?
Just let me go and I'll take you to her.
I'm not going anywhere.
How's he gonna deliver her in a half hour? He threw the fucking keys in the bushes.
Maybe he can hotwire.
Frank Miller. Hey, Frank, it's Jack Bauer over at CTU. I need priority clearance for Palmer's breakfast.
I'm gonna make it look like Jack kills the president. Oh.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Let's get out of here, Rick.
They're gonna bust out of there. He's gonna die.
Get off of me! What the hell are you doing?
Give me 5 minutes, dude. No one has to know.
I'll give you 4.
No, don't.
I'll be outside.
Rick only needs one. Joke's on him.
Where's the key card?
What?
Careful, Jack.
Somebody replaced the key card Walsh gave you with this one.
Who?
Lila thinks it was you. Jack?
We want pretzels.
You want what?
We want pretzels.
Give me a hug.
Okay. I love you, Daddy.
Love you more. Go. Go get your pretzels. Good night.
Take care of this, Jack.
Give it to me, Jack, or I'll call division myself.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Nina. I'm sorry.
Get her out of there now.
Put this on.
Jack, I don't understand. Why are you doing
Nina, don't talk. I will explain everything as soon as we get out of here.
Wait, but she feels like she's got whiplash, right? She's getting real mixed signals from this guy.
Jack, where are you taking me?
Start the car and drive.
What's he gonna have to do with Nina?
I don't know. Can't do much with that guy in his ear.
Is it you? Who is this?
It's Jamie. Who's this?
Jamie, it's Terry Bauer. Is Jack there?
He just lived with Nina.
I'm in trouble, and so is my daughter, Kim.
Okay, wait. Slow down. What's wrong?
Kimberly's been kidnapped.
Oh, my God.
And someone tried to take me, too.
Tell me where you are so I can send someone from CTU to pick you up.
I'm on Mulholland, about a mile east of Coldwater. Jamie, tell them to hurry.
Okay.
They're acting like everything in California is so close to itself. When we all know that it takes like an hour to get from one block to another in California.
They know all the shortcuts.
Side streets.
Yeah. Jack used a helicopter in one episode.
Maureen is just like everybody else. She's got a past. What if there was something in her past that she wanted to keep there?
Meaning blackmail.
I don't care what you call it. I'm just trying to save our son.
Everyone's got a price too, right?
Yeah, it's true.
What's yours?
Realistically, for something like that, I don't know, like 1.6.
1.6?
I don't know.
What the hell does that mean?
1,600,000.
Oh, okay. $1.6 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you're lucky. Gaines caught you with her? Bang, you're dead.
Yeah, well, Gaines didn't catch me, did he?
That was way longer than 5 minutes.
I don't know, she's pretty hot. I want to dip in myself.
Well, what about the lecture you just gave me? Aren't we supposed to be loading the trucks?
Yikes.
You guys got here fast?
Well, they told us it was urgent.
Someone's got my daughter. This man knows where she is. You know, this guy's dangerous. What are you doing? No!
Let's hurry this up. We're way behind. Put her in the car.
Fucking Jamie?
What's up?
You gotta confirm on a jurisdiction meeting.
I haven't checked. Why?
She's the mole.
Jeez. What do they got on Jamie?
Did you have any clue it was Jamie?
No.
Walsh said she could be trusted.
He was wrong, wasn't he?
That no one can be trusted, not even me? Is it all a lie, Jack, or just some of it?
Just some of it.
What do you want me to do here?
What?
Take her out and shoot her.
No.
Who are you talking
Choice,
to?
Jack. Nina or your daughter.
Jack, I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Get out of the car.
I'm gonna have to pretend to shoot you. You're gonna have to fake dead.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car!
Jack,
I'm sorry, Nina.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Kimberly's dead if you don't do it.
Please forgive me, Nina.
You think I'm messing with you, Jack?
Turn around.
No.
Shoot her, Jack!
Jack, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this to my face! I won't make this easy!
Get back in the car, Jack.
Probably just shot her through the jacket.
Somebody had me kidnapped. and you had to shoot somebody or I'd die, would you do it?
Depends on who would have to shoot.
What are your colleagues at work?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, that was a pretty quick answer.
I don't really have like a ton of like really close friends at work, you know. It's her mom.
That's my mom. Hey, wait, we gotta go. I can't just leave her there.
Jack, you son of a bitch. Why'd he give her a flak jacket?
It's a bulletproof. It's a really thin bulletproof jacket, huh?
It's got plates in it.
Well, at least he knew enough to know that he was going to have to shoot her, and
Yeah.
was like, I better give her some protection before I shoot her.
Probably figured that Gaines would be like, you're going to have to take care of her.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Terry and Kim are soon to be reunited.
Yeah,
and
lucky
mutual
for them.
hostages.
Oh, great.
Kim is this close to getting out.
I don't know what good that would have done, but...
Gotten away somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Terry should have just ran from that hill.
Yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't just run away.
Just run.
Yeah, she was close enough to civilization if she was on Mulholland Drive, right?
Go to somebody's house. Be like, somebody's kidnapped me and got away. Can I just hide here?
Run straight down the hill. I don't know.
And now Jack's on his way somewhere with Gaines' guys, it looks like.
Yeah.
What's Gaines going to have him do? He's got clearance to this breakfast thing.
Kill Palmer.
Yeah.
Or not kill him, but take the fall for killing Palmer or something like that.
Yeah. That's all supposed to happen, I think, in the next hour, huh?
I think so. Because that breakfast is in an hour. Yeah, within the hour. Should we check out that breakfast?
Should we check it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think they're having?
It's probably continental.
Continental?
Eggs. Bacon.
I love for breakfast.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Should we check it out?
Let's do it.
Let's watch some more 24.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, terrorists are plotting to assassinate a presidential candidate. My teenage daughter is missing, and people that I work with may be involved in both. I'm Federal Agent Jack Bauer. Today is going to be the longest day of my life.
Now they're putting a little recap.
That 7 years ago, he was involved in an accidental death. I need you to stand by me, Sherry,
I will never forgive you if something bad happens to my son.
and we'll get through this.
I hope so, David.
Bitch, you know you want to be the president's wife.
You're not going to prison. You didn't do anything wrong.
That's not how a jury will see it.
Yeah, exactly. Like a jury decides that, not you.
You talk about fairy tales. You think you can run from this? You think it's going to make things better?
I'm not running anywhere. I'd just rather not spend my last hour of freedom with you.
They're all not realizing that the story's coming out regardless.
Right.
Right? He's trying to get ahead of it.
I made a check on a Belkin, B-E-L-K-I-N, first name Martin.
Hey, the check should have said that he blew up in an airplane this morning.
Yeah. His nose job doesn't look that good now that I looked at it in the light.
It's not great.
Doesn't look anything like the guy on the plane.
See the bus stop on your left?
Yeah.
Pull over to it.
They're making him be the bad guy carpool for the morning.
Mm. No, they're just making him take the gun into the facility.
Where's my daughter?
She's here and she's safe.
Could you take me to her, please?
He's from Die Hard. Remember him? He's the guy that grabs the candy bar.
I'll have to look out
We'll
for
watch it
him.
for Christmas
Yeah,
Eve,
exactly. I have
and
to
we'll see
watch
him
out for
again.
him in a couple weeks.
So what am I supposed to do about this key card? Because this was supposed to be the most important thing we were doing. I mean, they brought me in here because it's the highest priority, and now I'm just sitting around.
She's short.
I know the feeling.
Just her next to Milo. There's like 2 feet difference.
Nina Myers is dead. Make up a story for why she's not there.
It's 2 people she's worked with dead today.
At least you'll die together now.
It's all Kim's fault for sneaking out, too.
Dumb girls.
Actually, they probably just would have went to Jack's house after Jack went into CTU and kidnapped him from there.
Could be. But that would have been easier, wouldn't it have?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, no. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it is. It's totally your fault. No, actually, it's Jack's fault. For working at CTU. Getting those other cops in trouble last year.
Think so?
Yeah. Oh, no. She's calling Jamie.
Jamie, pick up. No one at CTU can know I'm alive.
Who would think you were dead?
Where's Jamie?
She's working with Milo.
Get her for me.
No. Not till you tell me what's going on.
Please, Tony, this is an order. I need your help.
What?
She's gonna... Now Jamie's gonna know.
Probably a waste of time. When is Nina coming back?
Probably not for a couple of hours.
What makes you say that?
I just talked to her.
Never mind. Look, if somebody doesn't tell me what's going on right now, Nina, what is going on?
We can't trust Jamie. Jack said CTU had been infiltrated.
Are you saying Jamie's a spy?
Why else would she lie? She must think I'm dead.
Why would she think that?
I'll explain later.
All right, look. I'll send a car. What's your address?
Careful which car you send. Better make it an Uber. Can probably trust Uber.
All you have to do now, Jack, is get through security.
With a big gun in your box, right?
What'd you need a laptop for?
Everything that we compiled on Palmer over the last 8 hours, it's in there.
Turn it on.
Just press any 2 buttons, Jack.
What's really in that laptop?
It's, I don't know, a gun. Dummy gun inside or something. He's like, that guy's eyeing me weird.
I look forward to working with you.
He looks forward to shooting him with his camera.
Good one.
Who are you?
Rick.
You're the one who kidnapped my daughter.
I didn't know.
How could you not know?
Hey, to go over some stuff with us. What's going on here, Rick?
Nothing.
It's better if you don't make friends.
It wasn't.
Good, because they ain't gonna be around much longer.
What do you mean?
Move it.
Uh-oh. You gotta get the fuck out of there.
I'm here.
That's where I want you. Go in and wait.
I'm okay.
You don't look okay.
Still got grass in your hair.
They've kidnapped his wife and daughter.
How long have we known this?
Not long.
Just like a split second before he shot me.
Are you sure this room is dark?
Yeah, I checked the log. There's no active cameras.
Order.
I hate to be the one to say it, but it's not our problem. We have one mandate: protect Palmer. We gotta make the call now.
Wait. Jack wouldn't put Palmer's life in danger.
My phone wasn't even on.
Yeah.
Why would they have let the photographer back there?
Assemble it.
It's got his fingerprints all over everything.
You better put that away. Somebody might get hurt.
It's about to go down.
He's in a pretty bad position.
Go. Got 20 seconds.
Get out. Now. Get out!
He wasn't even looking at the cameras when it happened, though.
I'll lose the FaceTime, but the speech stays. There's something I have to say this morning.
With all due respect, I think it's a mistake, sir. This information comes directly from CTU headquarters.
I am sure your people will take care of us.
Oh, jeez.
Who are we going to contact in the bathroom?
None of your business. It was personal.
Were they the same people who set me up to be killed? You are going to be charged with murder and treason. I suggest you start telling me what's going on.
They told me nobody would get hurt.
Who are they?
Can't tell you.
They always say that.
No, I'm not saying anything. Not until I get agency counsel.
Shit talk.
President of the United States and my good friend, David Bauer.
How's this speech gonna go?
I don't think it's gonna go very far.
I love you, Kimberly. You know that? Important that you know that.
Mom, if you're feeling guilty about our fight yesterday, I'm over it.
No, she just wants you to know that you're loved before you die.
You're not alone.
Mom, you're scaring me.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you. You should be scared.
I just don't know how to do anything but love you.
She's gonna sacrifice herself to save Kim.
Think so?
Yeah.
Did you see the photographer?
Yes.
After he shoots Palmer, he will hand you his weapon. I know you'll be tempted to intervene, but you must believe me, Jack. If you do, your family dies and will get Palmer anyway.
Agent Bauer. Alan Hayes, Secret Service. I need you to come with me.
What's the matter?
No problem, just come with me.
7 years ago,
Don't hurt my family. I'll help. I promise. Please.
That's it, we're done. Kill the wife and kid!
Where's the boyfriend?
Eli,
Yeah.
I still need him alive.
Both of them.
Yeah. Take him back.
Boy, I think they're gonna have some PTSD from this.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend was just gonna watch, huh?
Well, if he does anything, they're just gonna shoot him.
Well.
Well, how was that episode for getting your heart racing?
It didn't really get my heart racing, but it did make me nervous for a second.
Didn't that?
I don't think my physiology changed.
Oh, okay, so your heart didn't get faster?
No.
No, okay. Palmer and Jack had their first run into each other, though.
Mm-hmm.
Palmer looked at him like...
Well, they looked at each other like, what the fuck? He was like, why are you staring at me, dude?
then right as he's about to tell the truth, get the story out, gun.
Here's your
Didn't
sign.
get to do his speech.
He sure didn't.
Or the main part of it he wanted to get out.
Mm-hmm.
And now Jack's in custody. The Secret
Yep.
Service. But Jamie's the mole.
Jamie's the mole. Wonder what she did to be blackmailed like that.
Well, they still have an avenue through her to get to Gaines, though.
Mm-hmm.
Since Gaines doesn't know she's compromised.
Hopefully.
On that side yet. So, and Tony's in the good guy club now.
Yeah, all right. I was wrong
He's
about
now
Tony.
a Team Cool.
I was wrong about Tony.
He's just a by-the-books kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
He's like a black and white. Sometimes you need gray.
Yeah, especially when Jack's bending and breaking rules left and right.
Exactly.
Start of this day.
When you got the guy leading, that's all about the gray.
Mm-hmm.
The black and whiters don't take to it very well.
Well, we're a third of the way through season 1.
Wow.
8 hours in, 16 to go. Whew. And we had our first attempt on David Palmer. Whew.
Sure, there will be more.
Yeah. Think so?
Probably.
And Jack's family is still kidnapped.
Yeah.
Almost.
They're going to have to work their ass off to get the fuck out of there.
Were you worried that one of them or both of them might have been shot this episode?
I was worried one might.
Yeah.
I didn't figure it'd happen this episode.
Yeah.
It's too soon in the season for it to happen.
Yeah. I mean, he just shot Nina last episode, but they didn't leave that on the cliffhanger, which is nice.
I wasn't worried about Nina.
Yeah. She was safe the whole time. Well, how does Jack get out of trouble to go save his family, though?
Not sure. I guess we'll have to see next week.
The next 2 hours of the Jack Power Hour.
That's right.
What should people comment? Now that we're at 8 a.m. Who's your favorite bad guy on the show so far? Gaines. I like Gaines. He's pretty charismatic. He says some witty stuff sometimes. That just makes me chuckle.
Okay.
He's a smooth-talking bad guy. Who do you like? Do you maybe think Rick might turn it around? Or there's diehard candy bar guy?
Jamie. I like Jamie.
Like Jamie? Now that you know she's a bad guy, she's been working side by side with Jack this whole time and just...
Yeah.
Nope.
The only reason I like her at this point is because she knows how to do cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on computers?
Yeah.
And she's probably about your height?
Exactly.
All right.
Short people gotta stick together.
Yeah. Who's your favorite bad guy on 24 after 8 hours?
Like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week for 2 more episodes. 2 more hours.
Of the Jack Bauer Power Hour. And check out our Patreon down below if you want early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Till next time, have a good one.
Bye.
I am telling you that something's going on that hasn't been reported. And if you give me a couple of hours, I'll milk some of my sources.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And get your clock set. It's ticking.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Time for more Jack Bauer Power Hour with 24.
Sweet.
So what's going on? What happened the last 2 hours we watched? Do you remember?
Mother and daughter are still kidnapped together.
Reunited. And it feels so good, but not really because they're together.
Right.
And they were almost shot.
Pretty close to being killed.
Because Jack got captured.
Right.
And the hit on Palmer failed at the breakfast.
Yep. So then they decided to keep him alive because they'd need him for something else.
They might have to use him for levers later or something, right?
Exactly.
So what's next? How's Jack get himself out of this trouble he's in with the Secret Service?
Not sure.
Not sure? Should we jump in and find out?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us for 24.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Link down there. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you like social media, follow us. If you don't like it, don't follow us.
If you don't like social media,
don't join.
You don't have to join it. Just for us.
No way.
Let's watch 24.
Here you.
The following takes place between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m.
I'm just waking up.
Senator, we're clear. Let's go.
And they're gone.
Look, you guys are running out of time. You had a shooter disguised as a photographer in here. He's escaped. He's still at large. Palmer's life is still in danger. Frank, don't go. I've got to get out of here. Come on!
Get me Palmer's security and work up a list of the photographers we checked in this morning.
At least he gets a chair.
People are dead because of you. The only chance you got of helping yourself is by talking to us now.
Jamie, the guy you work for, what's his name?
Call him Gaines. I don't know if that's his real name.
Do you have any idea what?
Oh, she knows him.
Is Gaines the one watching us through our surveillance? And you set that up? Okay, I can't do anything from in here. I have to get back on the floor.
Yeah, well, we can't cut their video feed off because this Gaines guy's gonna get suspicious when he sees you walking around.
I know what to say to him.
What is she gonna say to him?
It's okay, we're clear. I had to remove our tab on the surveillance.
What the hell is happening?
You don't need it anymore. I'm just trying to protect you.
Get me Bauer!
They're taking him to division.
Division, I gotta get him back.
Looks like it hurts.
He's not waiting around much longer.
I'm going to work up the name Gaines.
Oh, she doesn't know him. All right.
Forget about that. From this moment on, you're taking over all of Jamie's projects.
Why?
It doesn't matter. She's no longer on the team.
Oh, okay, fine. But I'm gonna take over her entire department. I want a bump in pay.
Just do it, Milo. You'll be taken care of.
He's no longer a temp.
Me to believe that, Jack. I had to. They were gonna kill my family. But I got Palmer out of the room. I saved his life. Be the main conduit to these people, and I can bring them down.
If I wanted to, I don't have the authority to. I'm going to turn you over to district for a debrief. You tell them what you told me. Maybe they can help you out of your situation.
His family will be dead by then.
Looks like Kiefer's got like a pimple or something on his forehead.
Yeah, a big one right in the middle. Yowzers. It's a big facility.
Lots of steam.
Open the passenger door! I don't want to hurt you.
Now what?
That would make both of their eyes water.
Yeah. The windows are open though, so that helps.
Go forward. Go into the construction site. Go, go, go! Parking spot on the left, take it. Calm down. I just need to make one phone call, and then I'll let you go. Put the car in park.
Who's he gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Okay.
So, how much they paying you, huh? $1 million? $2 million?
300,000. I'm not saying anything until I get immunity. In writing, signed by Chappelle.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Oh, don't worry about it. We took care of it. We found their inside person. It's Jamie.
No, that's not possible. No, Walsh cleared her.
Well, we've got her right here. She's already confessed.
Walsh was wrong.
Oh my God. She had access to everything.
Yeah.
She has a son named Kyle. Bring him in.
No, wait a minute, Jack. You can't do that. You gotta be careful.
I also need a car.
What's he gonna do with Jamie's son?
Use him as collateral?
I work for a special branch of the government. Last night, I was given a very important assignment. And right now, someone is trying to stop me from doing it. You don't believe me, do you?
He just seems like a crazy person.
Hide.
I can't afford to be taken back into custody. If they get close enough, I have to be able to make them believe that I'm willing to do something really crazy.
Like, kill
Like,
you.
shoot me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
But he's gonna pretend like he will.
Lauren, I have killed 2 people since midnight. I have not slept for over 24 hours. So maybe you should be a little more afraid of me than you are right now.
Well, you just told her you wouldn't kill her.
Doesn't mean you can't shoot her.
No, didn't he say, I won't shoot you?
In fact, it doesn't matter who breaks the story, me or Maureen. We're just gonna have to deal with it and get past it.
I've seen you do the impossible for your career. I'm just asking you now to do it for your son.
No. You're asking me to rewrite history.
I agree with him.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you?
I don't think I really care. I don't care about the storyline.
Really?
Not really. I hate politicians, so.
Okay.
See that tool down there? Looks like a hedge trimmer.
Like the bolt cutters?
Yes, the bolt cutters. Could you get them for me, please? Hey. I'll be watching you.
Oh, jeez. No pressure.
Okay, you're gonna have to do it with a burst. Give it everything you got.
I know how to use bolt cutters.
What are you doing? Pouring myself a drink, Mike.
It's not even 9 in the morning.
He's been up since yesterday, though, so.
As Bauer was being taken into custody, he escaped. He's still out there.
Jack Bauer.
You know?
I've heard the name.
He's a well-known maverick. Yeah, you keep your grubby paws away from us.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt her.
Move! No, don't touch her!
You stay out of this or I will hurt her. Come on.
No, get away! No! Get away!
Shut up!
I won't fight you. Come on.
All right.
Better than thinking knowing your daughter's getting raped in the other room, right?
Did you do that for our daughters?
Fuck yes. No, heartbeat.
There was an assassination attempt this morning on my husband. But it's being covered up.
Go on.
The man they arrested works for the government, and he may not have been acting alone. Well, I am telling you that something's going on that hasn't been reported. And if you give me a couple of hours, I'll milk some of my sources. I'm not asking you to. Just hold off on it for a couple of days.
This is more relevant to the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mom. It's okay. I'm sorry, this is all my fault.
No. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh.
Wait, where did you get that?
Smooth.
Hello? Hello, Terry?
He's putting away his magic box with all his magic equipment. What are they storing in the hostage room?
I don't know. Equipment.
All their guns. They're all just sitting back there. All their ammo. They could have escaped at any moment.
You didn't tell the press about me.
He almost got shot, so I don't.
They didn't have time to.
Right.
I was about to.
What do you mean? I just got off the phone with Kingsley. She's gonna sit on the story for now.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. She didn't say. Maybe you got through to her.
No, I didn't. It's something else. Maureen Kingsley decided to hold off on the story for some reason.
Thank God, David.
You have any idea why she'd do that?
What? Aren't you relieved?
I want to talk to her.
Don't you think that it's smarter just to let things be?
No, I think it's smarter to know everybody's motives.
I don't feel like their marriage is very solid at this point.
You can tell she's lying.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the real politician of that
Oh,
couple?
the wife, obviously.
It's your first DUI?
First in a couple years.
You got a problem?
A drinking problem? Nope, what I'm afraid I have is bad luck.
She has a drinking while driving problem.
I stop, taking those car beers.
I don't think I've ever been this scared in my whole life.
He's not sleeping that hard.
I'd give it like 10 minutes if you wanted to sneak away.
I would not be functioning.
After
I'd be non-functional.
30 hours of no sleep.
Just absolutely non-functional.
Because we're bringing Kyle here.
What?
Imagine the effect it'll have on him. Seeing his mother in restraints. Arrested for being a traitor.
No, this is not fair.
Well, it seems pretty fair. The things that you did got Jack's family kidnapped, so...
2 other people that she worked with are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Gaines is gonna do anything he can to keep you from testifying. And if he can't get to you directly, where's he going next? Your son, right?
Kyle.
Yeah, what did you do? You fucked up.
Just tell me one thing. Is your wife and daughter really in trouble?
Yes, they are.
All right. Where's the car?
It's just over there on the corner of Temple and Mercer. It's a silver sedan, government place. The keys will be in it. Keep going, come on.
No.
Damn it!
Would you have helped him? She's already missed her court. Should have just ran for it from the get-go.
Exactly.
Like, I'm stupid. Like, you told me to take over her stuff. Then you and Tony are gone somewhere for the last hour. Now you're bringing her son in?
You're not an internal affairs agent. Call us when Kyle gets here.
You're right. We need to bring Milo in because whatever Jamie gives us, he'll be the one to work it out.
I hope it's something substantial.
She's already killed herself in there.
Oh my God. Get her out of there.
Hang in there now. Come on.
Yes.
Come on
We
now.
need medical help. What?
It's Milo. Jamie's son just arrived. You want me to bring him in?
Nope.
No. Keep him out of here.
Milo's getting whiplash tonight.
Now he's the babysitter.
It's Gaines.
Jamie's phone. She's in the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I mean, how could they not seen that one coming?
Jamie was gonna kill herself.
Yeah, you leave her alone.
After that
Clearly,
emotional breakdown she had. Yeah.
when all options are horrible options for her, of course she's gonna try to kill herself.
Yeah. Well, Jack's got a car.
Mm-hmm.
He's free of his cuffs.
Don't know where he's gonna go.
Where's he gonna go?
I just said I don't know where he's gonna go.
Oh, okay.
He's being
Does he
hunted
still have
from
the
everyone.
phone that Gaines called him on?
I don't know.
I don't think he does. He's gonna have to call Nina and Tony to see what they can do to help him. Right?
Yep, exactly.
All right. And Sherry is giving insider information to Maureen Kingsley to kill the story now.
I don't know how you remember these people's names. I can't remember any of their names.
Really?
No. Jack is the only one I can remember, honestly.
What do you think of Keith?
I remember Keith.
You remember Keith? Okay. The son.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Terry?
The wife. If you say the names, I
say
know
you
who they
remember,
are,
okay.
but
What about Nicole? Do you know who Nicole is?
The daughter?
Yeah, the daughter. Palmer's daughter.
Oh. I was
You
thinking
met Kim?
Jack's.
Jeez.
I'm horrible.
You're horrible at names. Okay. Well, we're almost halfway through the show. Maybe we'll figure it out by then.
I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this one.
Yeah.
Because they're just like all really generic names.
Yeah.
Like nothing unique about their names.
I guess not. Well, we're 9 hours into the show. Who's your favorite CTU employee other than Jack?
Milo.
Milo?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's smart.
Even though he's got his soul patch too.
Yeah, I don't like that, but apparently it was the sign of the times, so
Yeah.
can't
I
hold
thought
that
it was
against
cool.
him. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Well, what's next for Jack?
He's got to go look for his wife and daughter.
Should we find out?
Yeah.
Let's watch some more 24.
Let's do it.
The following takes place between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
Pupil's not reactive.
Respiration shallow, 48. I'll start 2 large bore IVs bilateral. She's lost a lot of blood.
She gonna make it?
I'm sorry to tell you that Jamie Farrell tried to commit suicide a few minutes ago. Fortunately, she's still alive. We still have reason to believe that Senator Palmer's life is in danger, which means we all have to get back to work.
You want to look at this?
Not now. Call Jamie's mom, explain what happened, have her pick up Kyle.
Change your shirt, Tony. You got blood all over it.
Scan the police frequency. See if you can locate any of these roadblocks for me.
All right.
Damn it.
What? What's wrong?
I set up a roadblock in Montana. Nina, I could have used a heads up here.
I'm sorry. They must have set it up before I started scanning.
You just asked her to scan like 15 seconds ago. They didn't set that up 15 seconds ago.
Looks like roadblocks aren't your only problem. They sent a description of you to all the units in the area.
Needs to find that plastic surgeon.
Mm-hmm. Because he has time for that.
Jack, I've got Terry.
Patch her through.
Mom, someone's coming.
I think I left my phone in here. You seen it?
No, I haven't.
Bitch.
Bye. No phone here.
Rick's looking really hard.
Ooh.
If he sees it, he's probably just covered up with some straw.
Here. Damn it! Rick, you see it anywhere?
Nope.
No.
Got anything on that trace?
Latitude is somewhere north of the 10. I should have a rough longitude in a couple of minutes, though triangulating the longitude is going to be trickier.
North of the 10. Good luck.
You're making a mistake.
It's my mistake to make.
No, it isn't, David. Because you didn't get here by yourself.
Do not go against me on this, Sherry. Promise me.
I can't promise you anything.
Oh, he's not taking you to the White House.
She's already told Murray Kingsley information, so she can't promise him.
I don't think I'd be able to fake it that well. Like, if I was pissed at you...
You've never been good at faking it. It's always real with you, babe.
You know what I mean, though? Like, if I was mad at you, I don't think I'd be able to be like, oh, look, we're so happy.
No, you're very bad at faking.
Yeah, Milo, I need you to do something for me. I'm working on this trace. Well, you're gonna have to do 2 things at once. I need this.
I know, like, how many computers does he get? Because they ask him to do everything.
He's got Jamie's, he's got his own. He's got his Palm Pilot he's doing stuff on.
Okay. Thanks.
She didn't make it.
Jamie didn't make it.
Well, I'm not gonna get any more information out of her then.
Nope. I don't think she would have been much help. I don't think she knew much more than what she already gave him.
Nina's tracing the cellular signal to your location.
How long will that take to find it?
Nina?
20 minutes.
Ooh. You should be using a hands-free device, sir. Fast and Furious now. We have to hotwire a car to get out.
Copy, 89.
Whew.
Jack, are you all right?
Sure, I'm fine.
How long did it take for you to get from there to where you are now?
I'm not sure, half an hour?
Milo.
Already on it.
Can you hear cars or airplanes, anything?
No, it's pretty quiet.
You're in a barn. You're in a barn.
Look, I know I haven't always been there for you when you've needed me.
No, you just say I love you.
And I promise you, I am gonna get you both out of there, okay? We're a family. We're gonna get through this like a family. So don't forget, I'm coming to get you.
You don't like the touchy-feely? Okay, whenever you're kidnapped and I get a chance to talk to you, I'm just gonna hang out.
You tell me you love me, that's all I need to know.
I'm coming to get you.
Low battery.
Nina, what's going on?
I don't know. The signal's dying.
Could we disconnect the phone and so it wouldn't beep and...
It's low battery.
Who is this? I'm the last thing that you will ever see if anything happens to my wife or my daughter.
Where are you going? It's okay. They call for help. What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out they used your phone?
Jack!
Probably kill him.
Tell me you got that trace.
We didn't get it.
You know generally where they are, though. She could... I'm in a fucking barn. There's hay.
There's a lot of barns in California, though.
Are there?
Yeah. There's a lot of little rural places just outside the city.
I would at least narrow it down. Like, not every property is going to have a barn on it. Yeah, but are they going to let you drive out of there? You don't think the whole place is under...
He picked the guy with the mask in his backseat. Oh, this guy's got a mask. I'm going to put one on and drive away.
No, we just picked an old car so we can hotwire it.
You should pick an older car that you just jab a screwdriver in. Nobody's stopping that thing.
If they were looking for him in that parking lot, they're stopping every car that leaves that parking lot.
I did a search of LA and found a Ted Kovalets, a CEO of an investment banking firm in Burbank.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna head over to Kofel's office. What's the address? Fine. Tony? Gaines are gonna probably try and contact Jamie. He doesn't know she's dead. You make sure you keep it that way, okay?
How's Tony supposed to pretend like he's Jamie?
If he texts her, he's just got to answer the text.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
They used to talk.
Gaines.
Hello, Ira.
Mr. Drazen.
Where are you?
Flying into Los Angeles. I'd like to know why the David Palmer situation hasn't been taken care of.
Hmm.
If things continue to go wrong, the money isn't all you'll lose. You understand?
Somebody have his family hostage, too?
I think we just found out whose cat David Palmer killed. Maybe that's what he thought David Palmer might have done to piss people off to try and kill him.
Killed his cat. His kid
Yeah.
killed somebody's cat.
Yeah.
I said that?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm already taking care of the evidence against Keith.
His therapist? He's gonna kill the therapist?
How?
That's all you really need to know. But Sherry, if we give David a way out of this, make sure he takes it.
Who's that guy?
The therapist? I don't know.
Get together.
Unfortunately, as soon as he's out of the meeting, he'll be going out of town.
Oh, that's too bad. How much longer is he gonna be in his office?
He plans to leave no later than 10. Would you like to leave your name? Hello?
Doesn't have time to talk. He's got to get there before 10.
In that wagon that he's driving.
It's like a Cadillac. A little beat up caddy.
Yeah, I guess it's probably a V8. Those old Cadillacs had big engines.
Who is it?
Alberta Green. Didn't she work for you when you were over at Division?
Yes, she did. When's she coming?
Scheduled to arrive at 9:45.
10 minutes.
It's a little better. You might want to get off.
Okay, look, I'm getting off at the next exit and I'm gonna cut over.
Good. We love to hear about your driving plans. Why are we sharing that?
Because he's got to get there before 10. And you know traffic in L.A.
I don't. I know it's bad, but I don't...
Most of you know that an attempt was made on Senator Palmer at about 8 o'clock this morning. You may not know that Jack Bauer was apparently involved in that attempt. The nature of his involvement isn't clear, but he has escaped custody and is considered a fugitive.
They better bring Milo into this so that...
I was like, I'm not resigning, I just got promoted.
Obviously, this is awkward, but we'll get through this. We're pros.
Of course.
Former supervisor to her, and now she's got to listen to her. It's the worst.
My daddy says Georgetown sucks.
I need to have a little talk with your daddy.
My daddy also says there'll never be a black president in this country. Ever.
He was wrong.
Tell him I understand where he's coming from, but he's wrong. And I'm going to prove it. Tell him that, okay?
Okay.
He'll love to hear it from you.
And Tuttle and Jorgensen don't like problems. They told Carl to get rid of it permanent. I'm washing my hands of this and your whole campaign.
Frank.
I am out of it.
Uh-oh.
Just lost his biggest donor.
Mm-hmm. Biggest donors are always the problem, though.
Yeah. They always want something.
Getting involved with Jack was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made.
Not that I'm judging you, Nina, but there's a right way to do these things. Let him screw you, don't let him screw you over.
Look, if you don't have any more pearls of wisdom, I'd like to get back to work.
Yeah, because you don't look like a climber at all, right?
She let him screw her, not screw her over.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, where's Mr. Copel?
Oh, I'm so sorry. He just stepped into the elevator.
Where was he going? Down to the parking garage? It's all right, never mind.
Stairs are usually faster than the elevator in big buildings anyways, because everybody's got to make stops. And the fire alarm helps, too.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Kofel's driver?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a federal agent. Where are you going today?
To the airport. Look, I'm just his driver. Is there a problem here?
I'm gonna need your jacket and tie.
Mark, could you turn the arrow back here, please?
I think these guys are they're on Ted Kofel's farm.
Could be.
His vineyard.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing.
You hurt you, didn't
No, honey, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Like, did some internal damage when he pushed her down or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Alright, well, Jack's got Ted Kofel. He's his driver now.
I don't know what Ted's gonna be able to
What
say.
kind of info is
Ted's just a money guy. I can't.
money guy?
I mean, he might know who hired or who
Gaines is working with?
Yeah, I guess. But it all kind of seems like a few steps backward to get a few
Yeah, one step back so far.
I mean, like, we're going upstream, which is great, but the problem that you are trying to solve is very far downstream right now, so going upstream doesn't help much.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get there eventually, but I don't know. Right? Like, he was, like, middle stream on his way downstream, and then now he's going back upstream.
Only they got that trace finished in time. Where the battery and the phone got turned off.
They don't know they were stuck in a barn.
Yeah.
California.
I don't think that would have helped much. I feel like Kim knew more about where they were because she's actually been at the fence and was able to look around. But
there's trees. There's a body buried in one.
It's not very
between
deep.
some of the trees.
He wasn't digging very long. But yeah, Alberta Green has taken over CTU now. So
she seems like a peach.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try to stop Nina and Tony from helping Jack.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What about Milo? What's he gonna do?
I hope they can get to Milo and
have him on their side.
Explain the situation.
Yeah. He's been helping them so far.
Yeah.
All right. And Palmer just lost his biggest donor.
Bummer.
Is he gonna stop Carl from killing?
I think he's gonna try.
The therapist.
Yeah.
Think it's gonna work?
I cannot say.
I mean, if the other two biggest donors are like, no, you gotta kill him or we're gonna stop donating, it's like,
Yeah.
What's Palmer do? Yeah. Well, what else is on your mind after these 2 hours?
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot.
Not a lot of other things to unpack at this point.
Yeah. Are you surprised Jack's still awake?
Definitely. Yeah. I'm impressed.
He got like a 15-second cat nap.
Yeah. Well, he's good then. He's totally revitalized.
Recharged.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about, we found out who hired Gaines.
Yeah. Some rich guy.
Yeah. 2 brothers. What do you think that's all about?
Couldn't tell
They
you.
want revenge on both. They want Bauer and Palmer in the same city.
Yeah.
And it's personal.
Sure is.
No thoughts about that?
Well, it had to have been personal, otherwise nobody would have gone directly for Jack's family. Like, Of course it's personal.
Okay.
Just don't know who they are, what they want.
No guesses.
No, they just want Jack and Palmer both dead. So they've got political and personal reasons, I imagine.
Okay. Well, what should people comment on?
Favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on 24th? There's been some good, good beats. Like the action songs. Jack's running down the stairs there.
Just the noises? The boom, the boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, there's some good,
How are they supposed to tell us what songs when they're just noise? Boom, the pinky boom, boom, boom,
the fire alarm helps too.
Boom, the pinky boom, 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 the pinky boom, boom. How are they supposed to tell us what songs when they're just noises?
If you're fans of 24, you know. Sean Callery's awesome as the composer for the show.
Okay.
So let us know your favorite track from the CTU 24
favorite
soundtrack.
track. Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
Anything else?
Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah, 24. Check out our Patreon link down below. Early access to videos, full commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Till next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Where's Eli?
I haven't seen him.
I sent him to take care of the women a half hour ago. Find out what's taking so long.
You go back, you say, Eli's taking a boop, boop. Both the women are dead, so.
It's Eli's, tradition. He always takes a post-murder poop. Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to get our real time on with more 24.
Good one.
The following events occur in real time.
A real time on.
Yeah. What's going on with Jack Bauer Power Hour?
Some people are dead.
Some
people are alive. Some people are hostages.
Yeah.
Some people are going to be killed.
Think so?
Definitely.
That narrows it down for this very specific previously on for this show that we're watching.
Well, we're about to watch the previously on 24.
There's no previously on this first season.
The people watching with us have watched this. It's not like they're going to jump in.
I'm just
to
making sure
24.
you remember everything.
I remember everything, probably.
Okay. Well,
All the important stuff.
Jack's got a guy in a car.
That's right.
Tim. That's Terry and Kim combined. Tim
are happy as clams in a barn.
Yep. So yeah, what's next?
I'm not sure.
Well, after these 2 episodes, we will be halfway through season 1 of 24.
Wow.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
It'll be noon.
Oh boy.
We've made it to noon. High noon.
Not yet. We've still got 2 hours to
after
watch
this
here.
2 hours, we'll be at noon. So,
all right.
Well, should we jump in and check out 24?
Yeah, but first, comment and subscribe. Well, you don't have to comment before, but If you feel like it, you can.
You can say whatever you want before. Like, you're cool. I like you. And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you like social media, follow us.
If you don't like social media, just forget about it. Let's watch 24.
Here we go. The following events occur in real time.
What?
Huh?
Did you say something?
Nope.
The following takes place between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
Secret Service thinks the photographer may have been in on the assassination attempt.
That was Jack's
Yeah,
lead.
Jack told them that. At least I get to like Tony now.
Yeah, you like Tony now?
I mean, even with the flavor
like
saver.
so much? Okay. I'm gonna grow it back. Trim everything else but the soul patch just for this show.
Cool.
Mark, I have a change of plans. I'm going to be meeting someone in the parking garage at the corner of Nordhoff and Willingham. You hear me? What do you want, money? I don't have much with me, but I'm sure I could find some. Shut up.
For God's sakes, I'm just a businessman.
That's right, an ordinary businessman riding around in a bulletproof limousine.
For protection.
From what?
People like you.
Boy, it's not bulletproof from the inside, is it?
I swear to you, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a very good liar. But I've seen better.
Think he knows?
Yes. He might not know where they are, but he definitely knows who Gaines is. He's not just going to give anyone his money.
I told her I severed all ties with you. From now on, I play on the side of the angels.
She buy any of it?
Not a word. Has he told you anything?
I'm working on it.
In other words, you've kidnapped him.
Bingo.
Nina, if I can't break Kofel, I won't be able to find my family. Do you understand?
It's not entirely true, but...
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Start heading north of the 10.
Right?
Your father will find us.
You might be dead when he finds you, but he's gonna find you.
Whatever's going on, don't tell me about it.
What's he gonna do to you?
He's gonna kill him, for sure. He's gonna kill him after he's done with him.
Who was that guy I talked to? It was her father, wasn't it? They wouldn't say.
Yeah, he knew that it was her father because he said, if you hurt my wife and if you hurt my wife and kid,
wife and kid somewhere else.
Guy's an idiot.
In another barn somewhere.
No, I need to speak to him. Let me have the phone.
Alberta, I got something you should probably take a look at.
Tell Bill I'll call him later.
Hitter's connection.
Tony's swooping in.
Naturally, I mean, with people this tightly wound, the threat of pain can be more effective than pain itself.
Okay, I've got it.
The anticipation of it is... It's like me. It's like me. The anticipation of the pain is probably worse than the actual pain.
Yeah.
I handle pain pretty well. Also, a tightly wound person who's going to be late for their flight. Oof. Oh, I just spit it on you. Sorry. Oof.
I'll forgive you someday.
Not good. He's not gonna...
He's probably got a private jet, though.
You ever hear about the Russian Gulag? String of prisons in northern Siberia. You probably don't think that I could force this towel down your throat. But trust me, I can. All the way. When your stomach starts to digest it, I pull it out, taking your stomach lining with it. Most people, they take about a week to die. It's very painful.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, is it?
I don't think so.
I know you want to see your family again.
And I want to see mine more than anything in the world.
He probably doesn't have a family. Just a picture.
Just a picture in his wallet.
I'm pulling the plug on you.
Can't tell me I
You
got
were
everything.
supposed to frame Bauer for the assassination of David Palmer, but Palmer's still alive. You don't even know what Bauer is, correct?
No, but I'm
You
gonna...
failed.
You definitely failed, so it's fair.
You never said anything to me about a contingency plan.
Doesn't involve you.
The doy.
I'll give you 30 minutes. If you don't find Bauer by then, I take over.
So Jack has till 11 to find them.
It's come to whatever it takes to get you over here now.
Where are you?
Grant Elementary, in the valley.
I'll be there by 11.
It's gonna take longer than 30 minutes for you to get to the valley from wherever you are.
You underestimate Carl's abilities.
Jack, I know you think he's all you've got, but maybe that's affecting your judgment.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. I don't believe you. I'm gonna do my own thing.
He's just a finance guy. Doesn't know anything about what's going on. Doesn't even know gains. It's the wrong Ted Koffel.
It's not the wrong Ted Koffel. Jack's onto something. Like, why would you be driving around in a bulletproof
Limo?
limo?
I'm all right.
You stop saying that. You're not all right.
She's probably just really hungry.
I should go tell somebody.
No.
Mom, you need help.
I said no.
Ruptured her spleen or something. Perforated intestines or something weird. Yeah, this is just some random guy.
He just wants an armrest.
What's the gun that's behind the armrest? Knife? Panic button? What is it?
Probably a pen. Sign papers with.
Oh, we've known each other all our lives. And still as much in love as ever.
Better than the stuff we used to eat. That cannot be true. School lunch has gotten worse.
It wasn't that bad around the 2000s, though.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't that bad, I guess. It's before they put in all the, like, the weird
Before they changed
health
the
requirements.
food groups.
And you didn't think that was worth mentioning to me.
I wasn't sure what he meant, David.
It's a really uncomfortable hair stroke.
I'm trying to believe that when you deceived me 7 years ago, it was a one-time thing.
Her name's not even Sherry. She's been pulling a long con since kindergarten.
Yeah.
It was one of those gaps in the summer about 2 years ago.
How'd you know?
We'll get into that later.
Talking about Jack. There's gaps in his file.
Ooh, ouchie.
An average businessman with a Microtech Halo in his car?
Insubre. Idi upestraku.
You speak Serbian?
You will pay.
Who are you? Who are you?
Why the fuck didn't his profile say shit about that?
Because it's a cover.
Why would it say something about his heart condition if it's a cover?
Because that's relevant current information.
It doesn't make sense.
Take the medicine.
Yeah, see, now he wants to die.
No. No. No.
Way to go, Jack. Fucking killed the only guy that could lead you to him, apparently.
His hunch was right, though.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
That the profile he has on the government files is full of holes.
Full of holes, but still has the minutia of detail that he has a heart condition.
He's still got to go to the doctor to get his heart prescriptions.
Come on, Jack.
Come on.
What are you thinking?
Not sure. Is he gonna weekend at Bernie's that shit?
Green may be a hard ass, but I don't think she's dirty.
I agree, but she does things by the book. If we tell her what's going on, she's going to call division, and before you know it, there's going to be 30 people in the loop. If just one of them is another Jamie.
I agree with Nia.
It's a good point.
It's Dan's. He left it in the van. It's loaded.
I think Jack's taking Terry to the gun range.
Oh, yeah.
What are we supposed to do? Shoot our way out?
Why the fuck not?
You're Jack Bauer's family.
I'm not giving up. Neither are you.
And she's bleeding internally, so you can suck it up, Kim.
Sorry I'm late. Had a couple calls to make. Hello, Alan.
Oops.
Where's my wife?
Oops. You just blew his load, too.
Hope he's got an extra mag in his pocket.
He does. Hmm. He's not wearing a seatbelt.
God, he's been knocked out by Terry and Jack now.
How embarrassing.
That's probably his second concussion today, so he's really hurting.
Where's my wife? She's safe. And my daughter? Safe.
All I want is to get them back. So, as soon as I know they are safe, I will let you go. That is the agreement.
We'll find out how good you really are at withstanding some pain.
He looks like he's probably been in like a Kosovo prison or something, right?
Him?
Yeah.
He's been in the gulag.
Kill Bauer's wife and daughter. Our contingency doesn't involve them.
Oh, damn.
And kill the women.
Oh boy. Is Terry gonna shoot her way out?
Somebody. Just gonna shoot somebody.
That's a good question.
I think they did a great job casting Carl. He looks like some politician stooge that does dirty work, right?
Yeah.
Someone may be murdered?
I didn't say anything about murder.
You didn't deny it either.
Okay, I deny it. Satisfied?
He's lying.
You don't permit or not permit anything, don't
Yeah, the people that pay do.
you? And I have always worked for them.
You maybe. Not me.
And technically, if they're paying you, you work for them. Even if you don't want to believe it.
So I guess your time's up. Don't worry, I'll make it fast.
Shoot him. Shit.
Safety's on.
Or misfire. Bummer. Double tap. Good choice.
Whoever knew he came in to kill us was expecting 2 shots.
Oh. That's smart too.
Turn left here.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Just drive straight. I'm taking you to your family.
Why would we believe him? Why would he do that?
Because Jack will kill him if he doesn't.
He doesn't seem like a guy that cares if he gets killed or not.
Yeah,
It's kind of part of the job description,
He
don't
doesn't value
you
his
think?
life, you don't think?
People that do that kind of work for a living kind of expect that is a major risk, don't you think?
Yeah. You know a lot of those kind of people?
No, I know none of them, but from television, obviously,
Okay.
I'm aware.
Yeah. You don't think he'll do anything to stay alive because he's more loyal to money than people?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think he's not taking Jack to?
I mean, he probably is. I just don't know why he would do that.
Yeah. How long until Gaines is gonna peek in on Eli to see if he took care of the woman?
Not sure. Maybe another hour.
Where's that Eli?
Yeah.
They should be dead by now. And Palmer is calling Dr. Ferragamo.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna say to him?
Hide. People are coming to kill you.
Will he protect him, you think?
Palmer?
Yeah.
Will Palmer protect the...
Yeah, do you think he'll try to, I don't know, send somebody to protect him?
I don't know, maybe.
We're almost to noon.
Great.
What's next?
We'll have to watch to find out.
Is Jack gonna save his wife and kid?
Yeah. Or they're going to save themselves.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot their way out.
Yeah.
Now they got 2 guns.
They're already halfway there.
They figure out how to work the other one.
Mhm.
But I think the safety might have just been on.
I think...
Or it was not loaded. Just an empty gun that Rick gave him.
No, she, looked to see in the
Yeah.
chamber. I think it probably just jammed.
Okay.
Happens with guns, you know.
Terry Bauer shooting her way out. Kim. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, can't wait to watch it.
Should we watch it?
Let's do.
Let's watch some more 24.
Woohoo. Sorry, Addie. Ouch.
You alright?
I can't reach it. I'm too short.
Your arms are too short.
I just... Jab my...
Following takes place between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. on the day of the California presidential primary.
I've never understood how it becomes 11 a.m. and then 12 p.m. Does that make sense? Shouldn't it go from 11 to 12 and then start over?
Yeah, in my mind.
Time is weird.
Totally.
I will turn myself in as soon as I know my family is safe.
She thinks I've been in contact with you.
Deny it. I'll back you up as soon as I can. Nina, look, I know you've put yourself on the line here.
No one's twisting my arm. I gotta go.
She's just twisting Tony's.
But don't feel like you gotta help me cover for Jack anymore.
I'm not doing this for Jack.
Ooh.
Duh. He doesn't give a shit about Jack.
I'm doing it for her.
No, not her.
I didn't have a choice. Taking a person's life, believe me.
Not the time. Nobody's gonna fault you
Just-
for this.
I don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I don't feel anything except happy he's dead.
She's Jack's daughter.
Is a cell phone and a beeper?
It was 2000s, early 2000s. Beepers were still all the phrase.
Okay, I'm ready to receive.
Are you there yet?
I'm just outside the perimeter.
Just think if you had an iPhone back then.
That'd be sweet. Really cut down on devices.
I'm sending.
Thank you. I'll get back to you.
Resolution on a Palm Pilot is not gonna be good.
He's got a handy GPS Pro. State of the art back then.
If Gaines thinks for a moment that I brought you here, he'll have no problem killing us both.
We should avoid Gaines. Get in the car.
How does he explain his face?
He's been pretty beat up for a while, though. Didn't Terry beat him up pretty good?
Yeah, I guess.
I can't remember if the nose was like that before or not.
I don't think so.
But you don't seriously think Carl would do something to hurt this guy?
You know Carl better than I do. You tell me.
I think you're being paranoid.
I think he knows how to play this game. I think he's being naive. Palmer's just being naive about all their shit.
For God's sakes, David, you're running for president. What were you thinking?
People are gonna have to die. It's not your problem.
He called him, though. That means he's going to be, if anything happens to him, they'll be like, why did David Palmer call this guy right before he died?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to you?
I had a fight with your wife. Are you gonna open up the gate, or do I have to do it myself?
He's probably like, yeah, she would do that to you.
She's a crazy bitch.
Well, Jack's in. He's gonna take out that whole compound with just his pistol.
Mm-hmm. The 13 bullets in that gun. Or
One
whatever.
bullet for each of them.
Which building are they in?
It's this one. It used to be used for cold storage.
Oh, I killed him.
Or just knocked him out for the third time today. Permanent brain damage by now.
Where's Eli?
I haven't seen him.
I sent him to take care of the women a half hour ago. Find out what's taking so long.
You go back, you say, Eli's taking a shit, but both the women are dead, so...
Eli's, tradition. He always takes a post-murder poop.
No, I'm trying to protect you.
You've already covered up one murder, and now you're threatening me if I don't keep quiet.
You're twisting my words.
I think I'm hearing you clearly.
I mean, what did you think, right? Like, why wouldn't you be the one that was trying to cover that up?
Doesn't sound like it went very well.
You're getting in way over your head.
Pull over.
He's got principles. He's got to stick to them.
I appreciate that he's trying. He did it! He made it to them. Now we got 3 guns and a knife. 2 knives, probably.
Oh, he still probably got that Halo knife, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan?
Guns blazing.
Guns blazing.
Yeah.
Take out 20 guys with 3 guns.
How do you know that if you haven't talked to him? And why is he still missing?
Polygraph us if you think we're lying.
Save us all a lot of time and trouble and just tell me where he is. Tony, go to holding room 2. I'll be there in a few minutes.
She's like, I know Tony's the weaker one, so.
Who breaks?
Tony, obviously.
Tony's gonna break.
Jack, stop it! No, Jack, please.
Why are you helping them?
Because that guy came into this, but I didn't know how heavy it was gonna get.
Now they got 4 people.
You're endangering the life of a U.S. senator who stands a damn good chance of becoming the next president.
He's not the president yet, so.
I mean, he's a senator right now.
If I knew where Jack was,
You do know.
you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't actually
I don't
know
think
where
Tony
he
knows
is.
it, actually. I think Nina's the only one that told him where to go.
Take the time to decide if it's really worth ruining your life over this.
Oh, he didn't crack yet.
Car's parked on the north end of the compound. I just need to go get it, and I'm gonna pick you both up right there, okay?
You're not leaving us.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea.
Rick, it's Gaines. Rick, what's going on down there?
The poop thing, the poop thing.
Mr. Gaines.
Where's Eli?
He's taking a poop.
When Eli doesn't come back, Gaines is coming down here. Let me get the van.
You've got 5 minutes.
It's a great thing about commercial breaks. You don't have to wait those 5 minutes.
I know, it's so nice.
Tony's only got about 2 minutes left.
Uh-oh.
Get him, okay?
Rick's going all in.
He figures I'm gonna die either way, so if I stay here, I die.
What are you doing?
Help Eli get the bodies from the guest house.
Oh, you two can't move a couple of women by yourselves?
I don't know. He told me to get the van, so I'm getting the van.
Mr. Gaines,
What?
I was out on patrol and found Kevin.
What?
I'm in the North Grove, near the generator.
I'll be right there. You're driving, let's go.
Did Eli not have a walkie? He didn't have his walkie, huh?
Rick had it. Remember they walkied Eli, and Rick answered saying he was digging.
No, it was they asked for Rick. It was Rick's walkie. But if Eli had a walkie, then Rick could be like, "Oh, hey, Eli, I gotta go run the thing. I'll be back.
Eli didn't have a walkie then. He had a beeper.
Yeah, because that's fucking useful.
Yeah.
Pull over here.
Oh no. You're too late.
No. Let me find out what happened. I'll be right back.
Oopsie daisy.
They already at the Ferragamo?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get out in time.
They torched this office. And you can bet his records were destroyed.
We don't know anything yet. It could have been an accident.
Plausible deniability.
Have you thought about what I said?
I have.
And?
Excuse me. You have a call.
I said no interruptions.
It's Bauer.
Well, that's convenient.
What do you think Tony was going to say?
I think he was going to say, I don't know where he is.
Rick's late.
Good to finally finish our chess game.
I'm 2 moves away from checkmating you.
Yeah. We'll see.
Need to teach our kids how to play chess.
Yeah.
Chuck might be good at it.
She probably would be.
Well, I take that back. She really sucks at tic-tac-toe. She doesn't think very far ahead in tic-tac-toe.
No.
Alright, maybe we'll give it a few years.
Start with checkers.
Yeah.
And I promise you everything's gonna be different from now on.
She's gonna die.
So, which one of us are you gonna suspend?
Neither of you. Only because I don't have enough actionable evidence that you withheld information.
You took a lot of chances for me. I won't forget it.
You're definitely getting a blowjob tonight, right?
I'm gonna work even harder later.
How long have you been here?
I don't know.
Bauer's on site. Whoever's near the guest house, we're going in strong. Seal the gates. Make sure no one gets out.
Jimmy brought the van. Come on.
Gaines is coming. He found the guy you came in with.
I'll drive.
How bulletproof is that van?
Not. It's a tin can. They let the guy that just got knocked unconscious drive.
They don't want him shooting.
Maybe get down.
It's a nice shot.
Take cover.
Where's that air support?
My daughter. Don't argue with me, sweetheart, please. Both of you go now.
Go, go. I'm gonna blow the whole thing.
Go, go.
Bye, Rick.
Come on, get up.
Oh, it's just a shoulder shot.
Come on, I'm not leaving you behind.
Oh, dang.
All right.
And it's lunchtime.
And it's high noon.
Oh, man.
And we got a shootout.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get out of there?
The air support's going to
CT is
show
gonna
up at
show
some
up with
point.
the air
Yeah,
support?
they've got to. I mean, she called it in. Can't be much longer.
I was hoping Rick would have hit somebody.
I know.
Yeah.
Neither of them hit anybody.
Rick took a bullet, bleeding out.
It's the least she could do.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're getting Kim into that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Dr. Ferragamo is toast.
Yeah.
And they burnt his whole office.
Yeah, rude.
So no files.
Nope.
So is Kingsley, Maureen Kingsley, is she gonna be able to have a story at all?
I don't think so.
A dead source?
I don't think so. I think that's what they're counting on.
Oh boy.
Although I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's a bigger story now.
Yeah.
The cover up.
The cover up.
She can release the story and now it could be like a real big cover
It's
up.
gonna be a bigger problem for Palmer, you think?
Could be.
Yeah. And that's basically all that's going on is Palmer in the middle of this big conspiracy now.
Whoops.
And Jack saving Terry and Kim.
Yep.
And so you think Tony was about to crack? I think he was about to say. He didn't really know where Jack was.
I don't think he knew where
Nina
he
was the one giving
I mean,
Jack
he
all
knew
the
generally
info.
kind of what was going on, but
Yeah. Like
and
the
he
last
was
hour,
he was covering up for Jack, but
he was not privy to the information that Nina had.
No.
So yeah, he would have been just like, Nina knows, I don't.
Right.
Right.
Ask Nina.
All right. Well, we're halfway through season 1.
Sweet.
How you liking the show so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Most episodes.
Most episodes. Which been your favorite episode so far?
I don't know. They're all one big episode.
They're all one big
Yeah,
episode.
I don't.
Okay.
This might as well be a movie.
Okay.
24-hour movie.
How many people do you think Jack takes out before CTU saves him?
I make 3.
3?
Sure.
3 more kills did.
Yeah. It's an even number.
So you're thinking like
Round
Jack's got what, like 3 kills so far if you count the guy that he
I don't know.
caused a heart attack with?
I don't know.
There's a,
I'm not counting. Should I be? Am I supposed to be counting?
There has been counters for the whole series.
Well, somebody else is counting then. I'm not. I don't need to
He
worry
said
about
2 when he had that lady kidnapped, and now...
I don't need to worry about it. Everyone else is counting for me.
Okay. All right. Well, what should people comment on after the halfway point of 24? High noon.
Favorite sandwich topping?
Favorite sandwich topping for your lunch sandwiches?
That's right, because it's noon.
Also, what's the deal with AM and PM? Why does it go from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.?
Somebody didn't think that through.
Who came up with that bright idea?
Seems pretty stupid.
Yeah. Right?
Also, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for 2 more.
24. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full length commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.